champagne, purple cups and 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 champagne, champagne, champagne.
Ladies and ugly men, welcome to Purple Cups of Champagne. I'm your host, Handsome Contreras.
What's going on is Josh, FA The Product on Instagram, Twitter. You know where to find me. And wait. Before we get to Steph, real quick, who's our special guest, I'm going to go behind the camera here to throw it over to our co-host.
Oh, you can't see Chetty's face.
Yeah, you can't really see him
what's going on, everybody? Security John Chetty, a.k.a. the Brown Pat Riley. And we got a special guest today.
Yes.
What's up, y'all? It's Steph. How y'all doing?
Welcoming him back.
I don't got a cool nickname. It's just Steph.
Welcoming him back.
That's cool enough.
Grout.
Groot,
man.
Groot. We went to this the first time.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
And then he said, I am Grout. I am Groot. He said that whole shit. Yeah.
That's why. I don't watch cartoon movies. Sorry about that.
Cartoon movies.
He's lying, dude. This guy went to see Endgame, mad hype. Even sent me pictures of the screen.
You had a Spider-Man suit on?
He sent me pictures of the screen. Like, yo, Han, why didn't you tell me about this earlier?
The mask. Nah. I got a crash course before I fucking saw Endgame. I saw that shit like an hour before.
By the way,
Multiverse of Madness is going to be fire.
But I'm not going to lie. I don't watch none of that shit.
Thank you, Steph.
I just watched Spider-Man because I fuck with Spider-Man.
Did you see the new Spider-Man?
Of course I saw the
Oh,
Spider-Man.
I haven't seen it
No
yet.
Way Home.
I'm dying to
Doctor
see it.
Strange
It
opening
was
the thing.
overrated as fuck, though.
Yeah?
I think it was the worst one of the three of Tom Holland.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You know
it was
what?
good, though.
No, I got to agree with you. I got to agree with you just because there was too much going on. That's my problem with it.
Okay.
They tried too hard to do the whole... everybody should know by now. To bring in the old Spider-Man.
Yeah.
They brought it in. I thought it was cringe as fuck. Tobey Maguire seemed like he
Why
didn't even want to be
do that
there.
in the third one? Why they always do that in the third one? They just jam-pack it all the time.
Their reason was because of what the multiverse is going to do now. So here's the problem. Disney buys Marvel, right? Now they buy Fox as well. So remember, X-Men, none of these people, Deadpool, they weren't in that pool.
Yeah.
They were still great franchises, but they were part of Fox.
Yeah.
Now to bring them to the MCU, you have to explain where the fuck were they.
Gotcha.
Right? But there is a multiverse in the comic books. It's not like a make-believe thing. So now you're able to bring Professor X in the multiverse of madness. It's going to be crazy.
That's the thing. I had no clue about the multiverse. When I'm watching it, I'm like, they're just making shit up.
Yeah,
at this point.
multiverse is a fucking game shark.
I'm like, did they just do this to bring these two idiots
Bro,
in? Like,
the multiverse is like a game shark or like a cheat code.
All right,
You know what I mean? Like,
let's move on because I'm going to get highly offended in this moment.
The multiverse. Everything works.
By the way, yo,
we don't know how to fit this in.
Steph, let them know, baby. What you been doing, baby?
Yo, wait, chilling,
I don't know if y'all remember the last episode.
Let me pop
lost
this.
How many pounds now?
I lost like 97 pounds.
Yo,
Thank
you.
Yo,
let's pop this. Let's pop this.
Appreciate it.
Obviously, always for us, but of course, especially for you, for what you did. Yeah, for what you did.
We got you a special green bottle. Money,
bang,
baby.
bang.
Appreciate it.
Right, yo, here we go. Here we go. Hey.
Pour it up.
The only mistake I made was I didn't put it next to the mic. Hey. Pause.
Oh, pause, man. That's a super pause.
I said it before you, so it counted.
Yeah, no. You have to pause yourself. Yeah. That's the right thing to do at that moment.
I'm just saying,
you can't
it actually worked. It was effective. Pause. Here you go, Steph.
Appreciate
your
it.
first
I don't think Josh understands pause rules. There's nothing wrong with it, dude.
Who laid out the rules?
Jay-Z.
He did not lay out the rules.
Yeah, he did.
He was the first dude ever saying pause. I ever heard.
Jim Jones said no. That
Dame Dash perfected it though, dog. When he was on the Breakfast Club, when he was in his
Dame Dash is likely the one who brought it to Jay, but Jay was saying, "Film me on this." Pause. Think about that.
I don't know, dog.
What did he say?
We're adults, dog. I'm not going.
Oh, so you're on that Jada?
Yeah.
Everybody knows that line from Jada, and it's like a mixtape line. No, it's like a freestyle.
Yeah. Real man shouldn't have to say no homo.
Yeah, downer today. Not drinking.
Nah, you know what? Honestly, it's just for fun. I gotta pause everything. It's just fun, dude. I don't sit there like.
Oh no, I'm
on the Ayo. I don't say pause. I might Ayo you.
Yeah, I think that's fun. That's a real New York thing. So
drinking. By the way, we got Diego Martinez here.
On production on the hookah.
Yeah. Production on the hookah.
OVO Diego's out here.
He didn't want to be on camera. Don't ask me why.
He will take some pictures though. I know he will.
Yeah, of himself.
I believe he will.
All right.
I believe in him.
Cheers to episode 93.
Cheers,
Steph, welcome back.
Cheers.
Welcome back.
Wow, that was, in hindsight, not a good song.
I love that song still.
Mace, welcome back.
No, I love him.
You love it? You love it too?
Of course. Who doesn't love him?
I love Mace. I don't want to debate you guys. But I think I'm the best. I think I'm the biggest Mace fan here. To be honest with you,
100%.
I was obsessed with Mace.
Listen to the verses again.
No,
he did his thing on that Welcome Back.
That beat is not good though. That matters.
Yeah, of course it matters.
That matters a lot. That didn't work.
It's still a great subject matter.
Even that whole phase didn't work. I didn't like it.
I know what he's talking about.
I didn't like it. Y'all thinking with your heart.
I am thinking with my heart. I got a good friend of mine here. I'm happy. I'm excited. He's into Dominican chicks.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm on Puerto Rican Cubans now.
Yeah.
Puerto Rican. You happy about that?
Of
man?
course.
Betraying our
Puerto
people,
Rican women are my favorite people.
Okay.
They're not great. You guys are all evil. But I genuinely love you more than any other Hispanic girl.
Not mine.
Oh, okay.
Not his.
That's what it is.
Not evil yet.
I had to be that. I knew it was like a, you talking
Real specific.
Yeah, you're talking to
Puerto
specifically.
Rican Cuba's a little too specific.
You're
Oh, she half and half?
Yeah.
half and half.
Oh my
he's like
God.
I'm into 70%
Yo, you
Puerto
remember-
Rican.
Nah, you don't remember.
Perfect mix.
That's a good thing, though. I used to be obsessed with Cubans. Because Nuka Salazar, she's this.
Oh, do you remember this girl? bro?
telenovela lady?
The Cuban chick with the Vita Guerrero.
Oh, Vita Guerrero. Yo, she started
Cuban,
that shit.
Greatest Cuban.
Her and Buffy the Body were like my two favorites in
Yeah.
like 08, right? 07?
They ran the game.
Actually, Vita came in like 02, bro. She
Vita
started
was-
with
Well, 02, I was 8.
Maxim,
so,
right?
02, I was 38.
That's like King magazine. Right?
That's what it was.
Was it King? No,
No.
I thought it was Maxim.
It was Maxim.
It was
When
a
she
spread.
started.
It was a spread of. It was,
Be together.
yeah, it was
I
a
know her
spread of
from
all girls.
King.
But she like stood out.
Yeah,
And I
I was
remember-
there, this girl gets no sleep.
Wait, I remember
She had,
shout
like, the deep circle.
Yeah.
No sleep.
And I remember shout out to Johnny Jiggs, who identified her in that whole row of girls. Like, yo,
Who?
Jiggs, Johnny Jiggs,
Oh.
part of J Crew. I don't know if you know that.
Shout out to
group, but-
Faye for always having the new King magazine. Nigga stayed with a King magazine.
Word.
Not anymore.
Stayed with
You
a King
man.
magazine.
Now
Yo.
he's
man.
engaged.
Shout out to Billy though.
Let's talk about Dani Leigh and DaBaby.
Talk
I don't
about
know how we're
Hispanic
supposed to segue into this.
Hispanic women. Dani Leigh, Hispanic women.
Is
I
she?
guess.
She's Dominican.
I heard she's not allowed to say the N word.
She's not.
Because she's Dominican.
I don't know the rules anymore.
Well,
There are no rules. It's all bullshit.
you know what's funny? That New York actually works in that rule thing. You know that if you say like, oh no, but I'm from New York, like it actually supposedly kind of like works or applies. Like, yeah, people from New York do that. I mean, it makes sense because in Georgia,
Well, that was the whole beef with Fat Joe.
yeah,
Right, where Remy Ma was backing him up. Like, y'all don't know Joe. Like, I fucking grew up with Joe in the Bronx. Joe's a nigga.
because we grew up together.
Yeah, she's like, yo, he got treated just like us.
Yeah.
He may be, like, super white in your eyes, but nah, in New York, everybody's a nigga if you ain't. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the name. And
Yeah.
they got mad at him, and Joe was trying to defend it as well. Joe Budden, not Joe thing. But it is what it is. Let's not get into that.
Yeah.
Anyway, DaBaby versus Dani Leigh. Anybody saw what happened this weekend?
Got
Yeah.
ugly. Got ugly.
It was hilarious. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
It was
First
the
of
worst.
all.
It was the worst location for a fight
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now.
I'm
Have you ever,
I would
have
be
you ever,
scared.
have you ever overbowled?
Yes.
Yeah, that shit.
That's like
all
my
the
worst
time.
fear.
Yeah.
That's the biggest fear of my life.
Everyone was slipping, dog. It was,
I was taking a step there.
You know, yo,
Come on,
take another drink. Take another drink. I'm like, I'm not drinking. I'm not being that guy to bust my ass. No.
That and letting go of the ball. That's it.
Teddy,
I'm
put it
surprised
on.
no one threw a fucking
That's
bowling
what
ball
I
at each
thought.
other,
Yo,
right?
a ball pin would be flying.
They ain't ready about it.
The audience might not know what's
They
going
ready
on.
about it. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Let's break
But
it
Teddy
down.
got the story. He's in front of you. Look at his camera. I mean, his computer.
Oh yeah. So Dani Leigh's brother didn't like the way that DaBaby was talking about her like on IG and stuff like that. Like he literally called her like, "Yo, this is my side chick right here," and she was in the camera
That's
shot or
his
whatever.
sister. He's right.
And his sister defending her, which is all right. But then he goes and says, "Well, it's on site." When I see him, you know what I mean. Let's shoot the fair one or whatever. And then they did go on site, which people don't understand that when you say it's on site, like on site doesn't turn off. Like there's no like 9 to 5 is on site, and then after that we're like good.
Not under these
So you didn't see him.
circumstances.
Yeah, under these circumstances, there is no
Fact,
no turn off on site. It's a 24/7 thing, and they finally saw him, and he was with his crew, and he was alone. Different reports show, like I saw the video, it shows that he looked like he was reaching for something.
Was he
but-
not the antagonist?
I mean, him saying that is being the antagonist.
No,
but
I mean, like, at
I
the-
think
at the scuffle.
I think he approached him, like he saw him and stuff like that too.
Yo,
He
we gotta
approached
talk.
him or whatever. Yeah,
Well, you have
and-
to. You
and-
said it's on site.
and he's with his people. You know what I mean? But I guess maybe he wanted to talk to him one on one, and then DaBaby is. He's a brand. You know what I'm saying? Like at this point,
He's a meal
you know what I
ticket,
mean?
bro.
He's a meal
If you
ticket.
tell me it's on site, you're not gonna come see me to talk.
Yeah.
That's not what on site means.
Yeah.
On site is we're gonna fight.
A high probability.
Because that's
exactly,
what he was saying. He was
Depending
like,
on how the
You
conversation
don't say
goes,
on site
especially.
and then now when you see me in person,
we'll
it's,
shoot-
I want to talk.
We'll
Yeah.
shoot the fair one.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about I obviously don't like the whole situation because like it deals with kids and stuff like that. But not only that, like he's suing DaBaby now. So like that's kind of some sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
you were
yeah,
talking
some
like all
straight
the stuff,
sucker
and
shit.
you know what I mean. Like I understand that you got jumped, and like that. I think
what do you expect, though? You
I think
trying to
that's
fight a
corny.
rapper,
I think
though?
that's corny too, though. Like you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, it's like you gotta expect that, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
like,
you know
he's
what?
a brand. He's money. You
But
know what I
but-
mean? He's
but
walking money. You know.
But I think there's actually, in a way, is like he's not getting any L's in this situation, Dani Leigh's brother, because like I think he's a rapper, and he's able to he is right, and he's able to promote himself this way. Number one, he's getting more publicity than he ever has, and then he's suing him, so you could think whatever you want of him. But nowadays, people get away with that shit, even in their rap career.
Well,
so
rap
he can
now,
make
yeah,
money, yeah.
Nobody respects anything. It's
Yeah.
like
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I
He'll-
never
he'll
knew this
find-
man existed until
I feel you.
saw
you
him
thought Danny Leigh was
slipping.
just a model.
Yeah, I didn't even know
Yeah.
she did music.
Well,
like,
yeah.
It wasn't more or less about like what caught me about the story was that obviously all these other things like kind of suck, but like now you're dealing with children now, so like now like they're gonna get past this. Like, well, hopefully they get past this, right? And then that kid's gonna turn 5 and 6 and 7. You know what I mean? So like, what happens now? Like the baby can't show up to the birthday party and stuff like that. Like, how does that? Can you ever turn back?
Well, I think the baby looks like a deadbeat dad, so I'm not sure it's gonna matter.
I'm just saying though, he can see the light.
I'm just kidding, man.
He could see. No, I'm saying.
I
I'm
was
just saying.
does he
No, I'm
even
saying-
care?
No, he
Yeah,
has-
I'm just
he
saying.
has
He
kids
could
and
see-
he's been
he
good
could-
with them.
He could see the light. I have no idea. I don't know.
He has
what
another, he has
the
another
situation is.
relationship with another. Yeah,
But
he has
he could see the light and be like, all right, I need to be like in like 5 years down the road. But like that incident happened. You know what I'm saying? So like, how does that go? Like, there's no turning back, or is there time will heal all? I'm asking you guys.
In family factors, time does heal all. But my thing is, because of the children, if people can actually be more adultish, because I've done it, right? You swallow it, because not for nothing, that may be, like your baby mom's brother and y'all beefed or whatever, but that's still your kid's uncle, right? And rightfully so. Even him, like, you may have beefed with him, but that's still your nephew's dad or niece's dad.
Yeah, yeah.
They have a boy?
I don't know what they have. I'll be wrong.
Whatever. It's your thing. So
It might be a girl. It might be a girl.
yeah,
I think
it would
it's
be
a girl.
a ego thing, right? But I still think family matters wise, they should fix it. Is it gonna happen? I don't know. The baby looks real stern with the shit that he always
Yeah,
says.
I agree. I don't think that he's even in the situation. He has a relationship already with another girl.
No.
No, he has mad girls.
No,
I'm sure he's a rapper.
No, but I'm saying like his baby moms. He still has like he still keeps it as like that's my baby mom. It's my girl type shit. Like he's still like I don't know. If
No.
They're not together.
The original one.
No, the one he has kids with, multiple kids with,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
believe. Yeah, they're not together, whatever. But like he made it clear, like he's made it clear with Dani Leigh, I think from the get, like he was like never with her. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
So-
his instance, his social so different. That's
yeah,
the problem.
They were laid up. It was a lot of.
A lot of like
Okay,
love
okay,
of my
fair,
life
fair,
shit.
fair.
That's where she's kind of confused. Like, nigga, you calling me a side chick?
Yeah.
And there's so much footage
it's a baby,
of not being a side
But
chick.
you gotta know, as a woman, you gotta know who you're dealing with.
dog.
Yeah.
That's exactly why I
Especially
said.
a rapper.
No, that's exactly why I
I'm not
said-
saying she's wrong, but it's like
Yeah.
No, she is. She's wrong.
she's wrong. Yeah, but like
if
a
we're gonna
man's
be
telling
honest.
you, "You're my everything. I love you. You da 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 da." Y'all got a kid together. The woman's gonna take that way more, way more to heart than the baby would.
Right.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
he's running around doing what he got to do.
I don't want to compare it to
Even
the
more.
future, but like let's say something like that happened in the future, you're gonna be like, you're gonna blame the girl, like, yo, you know what future's
Yeah,
about.
100%.
So like the baby ain't the future,
Yeah.
but it's not far fetched that he
exactly.
did what he did. You know what I'm saying?
And we're not sure if she did this as a come up herself. Because it's not like her career was going anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I remember I heard Dani Leigh 3 or 4 years ago.
She popped on the scene fast.
Yeah, but it wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah, I agree.
And she had been an actor, a dancer, doing all this shit. Nothing was
She's
working for
popular
her.
on social media, right? She had like 1 million followers, right?
Well, her first, that's what I was saying. Her single was like it popped off like pretty for me. I never heard
That
of
was
her.
when
Then-
her Meek Mill were
Yeah.
like doing music together, no?
I guess I don't know when she's dancing a lot. I think he said that Chris
But
Brown
if
he had a single with Chris Brown. or something.
I don't know if you guys remember, like when they were actually dating, like he was like booed up with her. He wasn't
Yeah.
on some like.
Well, that's what
Yeah, they were in the
talking
bed.
about.
Yeah, we're
He
just
was-
saying.
he was
Yeah, they were
doing
in the
the whole-
bed. They were
he was
laid
doing all-
off.
He was doing a part of the whole public shit. You know what I'm saying?
And then he got tired, like any other rapper.
No, I'm just saying. I'm like, he can't deny though that he didn't have some type of like,
Oh, of course.
relationship with her or something like that. Or so
Yeah, but
for
like,
you to go public.
I'll be in love with every girl I talk to.
yeah.
Like probably 7 minutes in the convo, I just realized all the best parts of her, and I'm just into it. Right? About 3 or 4 dates later, that's it. It's over.
Yeah,
Right?
So whatever it takes to make sure you secure the bag,
Yeah.
basically.
So I look at this shit and I'm like, come on. Like you said, this is a rapper. Bro. Like,
Yeah,
as much as he may be telling you this, telling you that, like, you got to be ignorant in a way.
And she's in the game too. Like you should know too.
Yeah,
you're not
yeah,
like
facts.
you're not like just a regular girl. Like,
Like,
you're
yeah.
you're an artist apparently. I just found this out.
And you got
But,
artist
like,
friends.
you got artist friends. So like you.
dog. It wouldn't be far fetched for a girl to feel like, yo, I'm ready to have a kid. Fuck it. I don't know. This guy might not even be in my life type shit. And I'm an
got
artist.
bread.
I'm an artist. It's a great situation for me. Like,
All the girls when
like,
they can.
Okay,
is
not
it?
like that, but like if it doesn't work
she's
out.
young too. We'll
Yeah,
give
like
her
if
that.
it
She's
doesn't
young.
work
How old is
out,
she?
it'll be
She's
all right.
young. That's a good question.
She's like 28.
I'm 20.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
You're still young.
I think she's old.
You know what? You know why you'd be surprised? Because the other day I just found out that Ari Lennox is 30 years old. I couldn't even believe that
I
shit.
fucking love Ari Lennox.
Ari Lennox
is that
dope.
young to you? 30 though? Like you expect her to be younger?
I thought she
Yeah,
was gonna be
she's
24
27.
years old.
She's 27.
Yeah, I just found out Gilly's only 38 or 39.
That's nuts.
I don't know if that's just true, bro.
Nah, that can't be true.
He looks like he's 50.
Yeah.
Yo, Wallow's older than him, apparently. Wallow's 44.
Wallo looks like he's 30.
Yeah. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Could you guys get past it, though?
Yeah. I mean, bro, when this kid's involved, like I said.
What position are you in? Are you the one that got beat in public, or you the one?
I think either way, it's bigger than you. You're going to grow up and be an adult, and you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Y'all fought. He disrespected your sister.
Tough, yeah.
You did what you thought you were supposed to do.
So how about this? If you washed like your brother-in-law in a fight like 4 years later, now you got a kid. You got a kid now. How, like, do you approach him? Like, it's a touchy, you know what I'm saying?
I think it should be like, it's already understood. Like, it's over.
Like, you know what time it is.
It's not on site at my kid's birthday or of Christmas
but you know what time it is, though.
Of course. But it depends. Like, you got to read his energy.
As a man, you don't turn that off.
Because me, like, I'm cool in all situations, right?
Yeah.
But, like, if I read your energy and, like, I beat him up whatever 4 years ago and I see he's looking at me sideways, it's like, all right, I just got to keep my guard up. I'm not going to sit there like I have a child, you know what I'm saying, in this hypothetical scenario.
Your guard never goes down after this, right?
No, never.
Like, never, right?
But it's like, it's more like a,
It does.
I'm not gonna walk into the dinner table me mugging. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be me, but like
your guard will be up though.
Yeah, of course. It got to be up because you don't know what he's on. I know what I'm on.
No, it's 100%. I don't know how it would feel if I lost. I'll be honest with you.
See, if I was him, you gotta take that.
That was my next question. Like I wanted to hit you guys.
Being honest with you,
if you win and if you lost.
If I lost, bro, especially in his scenario, like I said, he's trying to be a rapper.
Yeah.
Be grateful that you got beat up by DaBaby.
I feel you.
This might propel you.
You might be right. No, you might be right. You might be right. But I'm talking about like literally right now in my life. If I got beat up by somebody who like was fucking my sister, dog, I don't know if I would be seeing this nigga at a party. I'd be all right. Dog, I might be dreaming of that day. I'd be like, dog, I'm waiting for part 2, bro. I'll be
if
honest
I lost, it might be a little different. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm just.
You know, when you win, me, if I win, I'm gonna take the high road.
What you said, absolutely. Like if I did win. Or even
it's just too.
That's so stupid. If I win, of course I'm gonna be over it.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? If I win, I'm be like, bro,
this shit is
dog,
so
let it go,
right
man.
Now.
Let it go, bro.
Like, it's over, dog. It's high.
You're really gonna fight when we have kids involved?
This shit is so ignorant. Oh, if I win though,
yeah. If I win, let it go.
Why do we care?
Kids,
But if I lose,
he gotta have his uncle in his life.
It's to death.
That was 5 years ago, dog.
Yeah.
Come on, we still on that? Nah, but if I lost,
yeah,
I might raise hell, dog. If I lost like that, too, the whole world seen
But
it.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. I wish.
Yo, you see how y'all sounding though? Like,
but wait.
that's how y'all sounding right now.
I hope that's not the case. I wish that I would lose and it'd be like, and you guys are right. Like in a sense, like it's like what really does matter is that like that shit don't really matter. All that fighting shit, all that drama shit. Like your kid, like when you have a kid, all that matters is that your kid grows up around good influences. You want people to have good relationships with them. So, I wish that I wouldn't feel that way about it, but I don't know how I would feel because I know the way I am is kind of like I still have that side of me where it's kind of the animalistic side.
From experience, I've had gripes with family members that I didn't talk to 4 or 5 years, some 10. Right?
You watched one of your in-laws?
Yes. Yes, my brother-in-law. We didn't speak, dude, until that was.
Yeah, you can bleep this out.
No, I'm not.
Nah, he's the one saying it. He knows what he's doing.
2000.
He's the editor.
2, November 18th, 2002, and we didn't speak, dead ass, until somewhere in the mid 20-somethings, and we lived together. It's not like we were in a different world and shit. It was kind of like. And it was awkward for years, right? Like my nieces and nephews would have to like have conversation with me, have conversation with him.
That's what sucks.
It was so awkward, man, for a hot minute. It was until I had my kid that finally it was like, oh, yo, what's up, man? Oh, da-da-da-da-da. But
I mean, at some point, you just learn to like let it go, right?
You know why? Because
I let it go a long time before
because
that.
You won. You beat him up.
Yeah.
That's why it took 10 years. It took him 10 years to get over
it.
But you were over it the second you whipped his ass.
Nah, I really wasn't.
Nah, he wasn't.
I was still angry for a couple
of years. But it's easier to get over it.
It's easy. Yeah,
hey, you're right. You're right about that.
Like,
you're right about that. But I'll say though that's a great point though because at the same time that's exactly what I'm saying in a way is like you want to let it go because it just fucks up everyone else and it don't even matter like the shit you fought about or whatever like at the end of the day we're all human you know what I'm saying like I hate to take it there but we all are human.
I was 18
we all make stupid decisions.
I didn't understand
you know what I'm saying like exactly the reason you're even fighting him for like we make stupid decisions we say
would
stupid
you do
shit.
that now at your age now?
Nah.
See what I'm saying?
Yo,
because now I understand so and he tried to tell me that back in the day like you'll understand one day. And that's probably what offended me
Is
the
he
most.
older than you, by the way?
Yeah. When I was
feel like
4, he
you
was
feel like
19.
you feel like you tried to
So
son-
15 years older.
When you were 4, so
He
when
was- he
in
was 19.
2012, how old were you?
I was 18.
So he was like 90.
He was 90.
Beat up an old man, dog. What are you bragging about? Dog? You beat up a 40-year-old.
Was I bragging?
No,
No.
dog.
I was hurt saying
Double
it,
AR.
man. You know what I'm saying? He was 33.
He was retirement.
33.
Yeah.
shots between Glocks. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
You know
Still
what
in
I
his
mean?
prime. Still in his prime, man.
Still- yeah.
I'm 33 right now.
He's not an athlete. No,
I ain't gonna lie.
he's prime and not an athlete. Yeah, 30
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Exactly.
I
Like
was
in
shocked
manhood,
when
you
it
are.
happened. I ain't gonna lie to you. He took action on me, bro.
Damn, son.
I never saw shit going that way.
I'm 36. I gotta murder you, yo.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's probably why he didn't speak to me for over a decade.
No, but you know
Like,
what?
you're a kid to him. I don't care if you're 18. You're a kid.
Nah, but you know what?
He raised me, dog.
not that
He was in my
simple.
life since I was 4.
That's what I was gonna say right now. That's what I was gonna say right now. That's why you won't have to kill him because it's like it's an 18-year-old kid. At the end of the day, you lost that fight, but like you do have love. It's love, dog. Like I don't know if Dani Leigh's brother loves DaBaby.
Yeah.
Nobody
You
loves
ever
DaBaby.
loved
Yeah,
him. That's
exactly.
also a little different
No,
dynamic.
The
That's
baby's
like
family
family.
loves DaBaby.
I agree. But one thing that people do come to an understanding about is like, yo, they should have had a conversation. Like, yo, you shouldn't have spoke about my sister like that.
Yeah.
And then baby's like, yo, but she's wild, but like you're right. But I shouldn't have. But she does drive me. Yeah, I know. But that's the conversation that should
Yeah.
happen.
But we're not
where
dealing
we create that
with
point.
regular people,
I
dog.
would say
One's
right
a
now.
fucking superstar rapper.
No.
One's an aspiring rapper.
Yeah.
The baby
He
clearly
clout-
don't give a fuck.
he
He's
clout-
killed
he was
people.
clout
He beat
chasing.
people up.
I would say right now,
You know what I'm
the
saying?
way
It
he
wasn't clout
came
chasing.
off,
No, I agree.
too
I agree.
public, and that's at that point. If I'm the
won.
baby,
If he really cared about his sister,
Exactly. You
or
got to
about the
think, how
kid,
much
yeah.
does he really care about his sister?
I agree. I'm not knocking you.
he wasn't mad when everybody else was knocking her around in the industry.
I didn't even know that was happening, but sure.
Yeah.
Diggy's
bless.
fucking heartbroken right now.
He's like, Drake had her.
That's enough for me.
All right.
Take any Drake left over.
So everybody else here would be fine if they won, but they'd hold the grudge if they lost.
No.
I like that.
No. I'm not sure what I'll do if I lost, but I might. I think I'm leaning towards I'll hold the
Yeah,
grudge.
we just born winners here. That's it.
Yeah.
We just born winners. That's it.
Sore losers.
It's sore
bro.
losers.
Only losers think about losing, dog. Who the
Bro, that's
fuck
fact,
pictures the
man.
game and thinks they're gonna lose?
Yeah.
Come on, dog. You
That's
picture
like
the fight,
calling
you're
yourself
like,
fan of a team, but expecting them to lose all the time.
Exactly.
And the next topic.
Exactly.
It's like an
And the next topic.
Yeah, I mean-
and moving on.
I'm just saying, man.
That was a good one.
Yo, who could
Let's talk about nicer things that I'm looking forward to. Joshy's favorite artist, Kanye, did a crazy move compared to what other artists would do. I mean, he's on a platform where he could do that. But
Yeah.
Kanye created this amazing piece of hardware that Joshy showed me. I didn't even know existed.
MIT students.
Oh, he pays some MIT students,
Yeah.
and it's called the STEM. Josh, elaborate. What could the STEM do?
So a STEM player, it breaks down for anybody who knows like how works
Explain
in
what a
studio.
STEM is, because people don't know what that is.
Okay, so stems in music are like when you break down the stems to a beat, it's like the instruments basically all broken
Everything
down
broken into tracks.
exactly, it's individual tracks. You could even say the same for vocals. Vocals could be broken down to multiple tracks, but I don't
Michael
think,
Jackson had about 100 harmonies.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy
Yo,
shit.
dog, I remember one time the studio, not trying to like think, but somebody showed me like a Mariah Carey recording, and that shit was like, dog, I don't know how many tracks,
Yeah.
bro.
Erykah Badu does the same thing.
one-
Like hundreds of tracks, like layered, like
For one
stack,
fucking
stack.
verse. Because they do so many harmonies and little parts.
That you don't even hear, but it just makes it. You
makes
don't
it
even
sound-
real. Yeah, exactly.
And
Like-
at the end product.
exactly. It just sounds so like, the vocals just sound really great. They just know what they're doing.
Genius
On some
level
elite
shit.
level shit. Yeah. So I think somebody posted. If you want, I'll send it to you. Somebody posted Michael Jackson just like his vocals without no beat or nothing like that, and it just sounds crazy, like the harmonies and everything.
'Cause
So
that's
I
what
mean,
he was
I love Michael Jackson.
yeah,
dog.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. He's a fucking genius.
Greatest
of
of
course.
all time.
So the STEM player, I don't know if it goes that far, but it's fucking pretty advanced. I've seen people do some dope shit. It could break down the beat, and it breaks down a song, any song really too, that you can upload into the program by drums, bass, vocal, and like percussions and shit like that. And you could solo things out. It sounds like a DJ having full control of a song and just dropping shit out and like dropping the beat out when a guy says a certain part, and you have full control of a song like that. So it's great. It's an amazing product.
It's been out for a while. It just wasn't moving.
It dropped
like that.
when Donda dropped.
Yeah.
Wasn't moving like that, so Kanye took matters into his own hand. He said, hey, instead of me releasing Donda 2 on all your platforms and all that stuff, let's start supporting our own. Like, I need you guys. You guys are hip-hop fans. Guess what? You want to hear the album? I need you to buy a stem. And I think he sold about 11,000 of them, which with the proceeds from that was what, 2.2 million?
Was 2.2? I thought it was 2.2 or 2.5. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, well-
over 2 million though for sure.
Yeah, so, and they were talking about to recoup that as an artist from DSPs and whatnot, you'd have to sell 250,000 copies at $10 a pop.
Crazy.
Because you know, a lot of us don't realize,
and that depends too.
Yeah,
we don't even buy. I don't buy albums no more, dog.
You still got people that do though.
I know,
iTunes.
but like 250,000 is hard to get.
Yeah.
We all have
Yeah,
Apple Music
dude.
and our shit. We just download this shit.
Exactly.
You need 250,000 people to legit
Well, think about
press
it.
buy.
Yeah,
you need
exactly.
1,500 streams for one sale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for one sale.
No, it's crazy. Look, I'm with it. I'm not gonna buy this shit.
Yeah.
One, I don't care enough to break down. I'm a consumer. I listen to shit.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna sit there and start stripping this shit down
To the stems.
I don't care enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Two, it's not the same thing, but it's like how artists will like attach merch with the album.
Yeah.
Like a free album. You know what I'm saying? You get this T-shirt, but you also get the album, and that's how they boost their sales. It's similar. I do like that it's super innovative. It's a crazy way to listen to it, but
I'm not buying it.
I'm 100% not buying it. There's no way I'm buying it. And I support Kanye. I'm with it, especially, you know, having MIT kids, having other people help him, so it's not just him like taking all the credit, you know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
definitely respect it. I'm still going to pirate the shit and get it anyway.
Yeah.
So Kanye, I'm sorry, but I'm getting that album
Yeah,
with or without the stem.
my hope is that he'll release it initially, like he's gonna
I think
release
exactly.
it.
It is going to end up going to
Yeah.
Apple. He's not that dumb.
It's like and you do it for like a week.
Yeah.
Or maybe a little longer because he's like, you know what, a week is not going to be enough.
Yeah.
He's gonna put the pressure on him.
Yeah, and then you know once he recoups, I guess whatever he wanted to recoup, then it's
I mean,
like
he got offered $100 million from Apple. He passed up on it.
I thought it was 200.
Yes,
Nah, it was 100 million.
100
Well,
million. Yeah, he
when
passed
you're
up on it.
off, you're worth a couple billy, like you can turn down a deal like that.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like
Chorito.
what other artist would actually do that?
Wait, so they offered him 100 mil for the album, regardless
know.
of how many streams and regardless of how many purchases?
I don't know.
Like, how does that work?
And I don't know what they offered a deal for. To be honest with you, that
What,
does
just
matter.
to stream
And no,
it?
that does matter. It does matter
Yeah.
what they offer him a deal for. But I am assuming it has a lot to do with the album, just because it came out like around the time where he was mentioning this thing about the album, and like I'm sure that they understand that he is going to bring a lot of revenue and a lot of attention to the album because his marketing ways agree with it or not. It's like shock marketing or something like that, right? Where people do just extreme shit and everyone's paying attention and everyone's
And, like,
been
super
locked into everything he's
impulsive
doing.
buying, dog. Like,
Yeah,
fuck,
exactly.
It's right here, and he's throwing it everywhere.
Dog,
and he's putting
everyone's been paying attention to every fucking post he's made
Yeah.
like, in the past like week.
I think if he did something like, remember when Jay brought all those people together to talk about Tidal, right? And it made people
He was
feel
one.
like-
He was one of them. Him and
yeah,
Rihanna.
right. So if he did something like, yo, STEM is actually going to be sponsored by, I don't know, by Jay, right? Sponsored by whoever, like whoever's popular at the moment to the youth, and did something like that, I think it would move a little bit quicker. Because right now, I'm looking at it like, all right, so I'm gonna buy the STEM just to hear your album.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily. To be fair.
No, it does a bunch of multiple things.
Yeah, that's why.
you can hear whatever.
Because
you can on
honestly,
it.
even when I first like, it's just a dope ass.
I mean, we
but
showed it to
I
me. I
agree
was
with you.
like,
Like
yeah,
right
Is it
now,
loud,
the
though?
motivation.
Like, that little thing?
It has a speaker and everything. Like it actually plays on a speaker. I don't know how
Can you
loud it is.
attach it to another Bluetooth
Yeah.
device?
Yeah.
Like, so I
Yeah,
can
no,
play
of
from my
course.
TV
You can put
and-
it has inputs and everything.
That's- okay.
Like nobody's gonna
It's-
take
it's-
that
yo,
shit.
honestly, it's
a
a dope
media
device.
player. It's a media player at the end of the day.
Exactly.
You know, it's what
Except buying the Beats pill.
that's it.
But
Yeah,
an
exactly.
advanced Beats pill.
Exactly.
Like a
One that
cigarette,
has
yeah.
exactly. There, you can break down shit like that.
And how much is a Beats pill?
Gotta be.
See?
Does it come with a Ye album?
No.
Are you buying from Ye? Like
But
Yeezys?
he's not pushing it as a Beats pill. He's pushing it as do this to get my album. And me, that's what's
No,
kinda
but
pushing
it's
me
not a
away,
Beats pill
you know
because a
what I'm
Beats
saying?
pill can't do what that does either. But
It's better. It's more advanced.
no, but
yeah.
a Beats pill is a lot more to a typical consumer, obviously, because you're not trying to do that like you
So
said.
can I connect my
and it's a lot
phone
louder.
to the stem and then play whatever music I have?
That's the thing. I don't think the quality of it would be as beats wise, right? Like it's not at least from what I know. I don't believe it to be a portable speaker type thing, right? Like its main function is as a media player that allows you to do other things.
Well, you can upload music into it.
Correct.
Yeah, so
As
it's
a
like a
media
MP3 player. Yeah,
That's what I'm
exactly.
saying.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. So
I can connect it to my Bluetooth, to Alexa, to my earphones, and have it there just for music purposes. That's what- It's more for audio files. I really think
Yeah.
about it. Like people
Yeah.
that are into that shit, like
I agree.
breaking down the stems, or yo, you know what? Sometimes I just want to hear a bass line real quick. People like Edgar.
No,
Edgar's like that.
Exactly.
Edgar wants
It just
to hear
makes you
certain
feel
shit
like
from
a
track.
like a live DJ. It's like
Yeah.
it's like DJing in real time.
See, if you could turn it into a portable speaker, I'll buy this shit right now.
Yeah.
I
No,
get a
but-
speaker and I get the Donda shit, and it's way more innovative than a Beats pill.
Yeah, yeah.
That's something I would for sure buy. Because
Yeah.
if I'm gonna buy Beats pill, I might as well buy the stem.
Yeah, the only reason I probably wouldn't because I just feel like technology is so new, and I'm sure it's gonna like advance it, and make it dope.
Yeah.
I'm sure the price
But
will
that's
come down in the future.
Bro,
Well,
that's
one
the
thing
case with
about
everything,
it,
bro.
yeah, one thing about it is that this shit's gonna be like any fucking Kanye thing that he puts out is gonna fucking probably go up in value eventually
Yeah.
because it's gonna be like you got the first
Yeah, the
version
first thing, yeah.
of the fucking stem
with the
player and
Donda, he
shit
might
like
throw an extra track in there if you get the
Exactly,
stem, an extra
exactly.
couple tracks.
All loaded
so,
in there and shit.
Yeah.
Or sooner
I'm
than
getting all the
later,
tracks, so I don't
he'll
care.
create the STEM app.
Yeah, exactly.
There is
Right.
an app. Oh, but no, sorry, you're right. Not an app. There's
Oh,
an
okay,
app. There's like a web app. I believe that you can just like that's how you upload the music or whatever.
Oh no, but I meant like an app.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yo, I don't need the hardware.
yeah.
I just have the STEM app, right? And I guess.
Yeah.
That would be a smart move.
Yeah.
Don't take my shit if you weren't planning.
I think he knows what he's doing, though. He's been.
Of course.
Look what he's done.
I like
2 decades
actually I like one of his posts this week where he talked about firing this dude. He was talking about firing like one of his
that white dude, right?
Yeah, because he was like, "Yo, this dude he's a genius." He was giving all the credit in the world, like he's a genius. He's got great ideas, but he just spends too much money. So
He does spend too much money.
I'm much more frugal now.
Yeah, I
So,
saw that. Yeah.
I
I respect it.
How do you see this
He
shit
embarrassed
though
that dude though. You know?
affecting other artists down the line? Like, are people gonna start being like, yo, you know what? I could own more shit.
Maybe, but there's only one other human being that can do this and get away with it, and that's Drake.
Yeah.
No one. Jake. I love J. Cole. He cannot do this.
Yeah.
K-Dot cannot do this.
I agree.
These dudes cannot do this shit. Drake is big enough to do it. Hove could do it. Beyonce could do it. But you're talking about straight rappers, it's probably Hove, Drake, and Kanye.
I don't know.
I was gonna say
See,
right now.
that's why I find-
I don't want to sound biased. I don't know if he could sell it for 200, but Kendrick got a pretty strong following that, and the people that are waiting for
But
his album.
that's more like streetwear. That's like Kanye got billionaires behind them,
That's
tech
facts. No,
behind
that's
them. You know what I'm
facts.
saying?
That's facts.
Well, I'm not
K-Dot's
talking about
more
the
to
hardware.
us.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the hardware. I'm talking about
People
them
being able
taking
to-
charge. Like, yo, you know what? I'm not gonna multi-release this. Guess what? Like Drake did that one point with Apple. Remember where he had them release it and he did a special contract with them. Like, will more
So did
people
Chance.
start doing
When
this?
Chance did the shit
Yeah,
with Coloring Book, yeah.
exactly.
Well, they start doing this more often now. Like, yo, you know what? Nah. If you want to stream my shit,
You have to
I
get it
need
straight from my website, and I'm gonna send it to your email.
But you got to be big enough to do that. I was watching actually Nori on the I Am Athlete podcast.
Okay.
And he was talking about how
Oh, the loan shit?
not the
that
loan.
labels are getting-
Oh yeah,
it's like getting a loan.
It's getting loan, and then you're always in the red.
Yeah.
And how there's I think Def Jam is like helping you get your shit back, but it's like
okay.
yo, no one's really trying to do that shit.
Yeah.
They don't want you to own your shit.
Yeah.
And he had some crazy idea where he was uploading his podcast to YouTube, and he's like, yo, I'm getting, or on SoundCloud, he's like, I'm getting 60 million views on SoundCloud for my podcast. He goes, if I attach my song to this,
Yeah.
that's 60 million views.
Streams.
The streams, exactly. And then he got a call. He throws Illuminati call. He said it. He's like, yo, don't even think about that. Because like he cracked like the code.
Yeah.
So, bro, and they're like, yo, no, don't even think about that shit, dog. And he's like, yo, that's the scariest phone call he ever got.
Yeah.
And he didn't do it because
That's
he
nuts.
shook. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, he would have made millions
That's
off
nuts.
that shit.
I'll test him out. I'll be like, yeah, dog, I want to see if you really about it.
Yeah. Nah.
We can say that in our shoes, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
They're about to cut your whole livelihood, especially Nori. Like, yo, your whole family eats off of this shit. So many people work under his thing. He has to think like, yo, you know what? I have a lot of people under me.
That may be true.
I take this shot. The whole, what is it? Who Dat Network? What is the shit that fucking him and Enough? Not Enough. What's the guy's name?
They're Revolt, no?
Nah, but they have their own shit.
Oh, they have their own shit? Okay.
Whatever. The Drink Champs Network.
I know his name
Smoke
is
Champs
Who's,
under
I know
there.
his name is Who's Crazy. That's
Who's
his-
Crazy?
Yeah. That's his IG name. But I thought they were on Revolt.
That's
I know
a.
It just wouldn't be easy.
Nah, it's a hard thing to, in a hard
hard, yeah.
task.
60
Right?
million views on a listens on a song, like that easy? I don't know.
But is your career gonna continue? Right. So
that's
if
true too. No, that's true too.
if Illuminati type shit comes down, which Marvel is going to talk about the Marvel Illuminati in case you guys want to watch it.
I'm actually good.
Always comes back. Always comes back. to
I'm
Marvel.
good.
Yo, Steph is a hater.
I agree with you.
I don't give a fuck about
We're
these
on the same team
superheroes,
here.
dog.
We're on the same-
That's my soup right there. Kanye
Yeah,
is my superhero.
Yo,
Yo,
we're on the same
wait.
team here.
I have to
We're on the same
apologize
team.
to you, man.
What happened?
I mean, it was a cold take, the whole thing you said about Wale on the last episode.
That was-
But that shit had me
was
go
like a
back
year
into
ago.
Wale's fucking platforms. I'm like, catalog, and I'm just like, damn, yo, Wale is so slept on, dog.
Yeah,
You know what I don't like about
I know what the
you know what-
fuck-
So
you know what I don't like
many
about Wale? I was talking about it recently. That he just sounds like he's going so hard every single time. And I might be like, oh, that's a good thing. No. When you're a rapper, he's like overcomplicating things and overdoing it just to show his skill. And it's like, put it up, that's how he raps every single time. And about the pick.
I like Wale, but one thing he does that gets me mad
that
is
stop and go flow.
sometimes he don't rhyme. Like words don't rhyme for him. Like he just does. He chooses
I
not
think
to rhyme.
he
for
thinks
a
he's the
whole
smartest
word.
dude in the room.
No, it's like he's talking to
He
me.
thinks he's the
He
smartest dude in the
chooses
room.
He's
not
like
to
a
accent
poet.
it.
He's like a
Yeah,
poet,
no.
though.
He's
He
the
is for
smartest
sure.
dude in the room.
He's a poet though. Like,
Well,
not
that I
all
respect.
poets, you
No, I
know.
respect that. What you said right now.
Yeah, because Josh understands.
I don't know
He
if you're being
chooses not to
sarcastic.
accent
No,
Laughing.
that's serious. I'm dead
He
serious.
chooses not to accent it, right? So, like, one thing that made Eminem stand out was he made certain words rhyme that shouldn't have.
Orange,
Yeah.
orange.
Yeah,
That
because of the-
annoying ass video. I don't want to see that shit.
Well,
ever again in my life,
because of
dog.
the accenting.
Orange.
Kendrick
Because it's kinda
does
right.
accenting. These artists do the accenting that make you.
Yeah.
It makes it work.
Eminem OD,
Wale
literally.
probably looks at the
Kanye does that all
words.
the time.
How?
And he should.
Like changing like words.
Oh, yeah, he might.
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Rappers do all the time.
Hello.
But that's why I
Big Pun
respect-
said you ain't even in mi clase.
Yeah.
Clase is not a word, bro.
Yeah.
Well, he said, "Yo, it's gonna rhyme."
Fuck it.
Sounds dope.
But
Yeah, right.
but Steph was like, "Yeah, colossal is not a word, man."
It's not.
Nah. I thought you were looking at Hanson like, "Oh, I didn't know it wasn't."
no,
Steph is connected, bro.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with him.
I'm down. What are you talking about?
Steph dances bachata. Nigga.
Nah, but yo,
I learned my Spanish from the 80s.
But
Oh shit, dude.
that's
So
not
I
good.
definitely thought last
That's
time.
not good. You might have thought exactly. Exactly.
Yo, Diego, your Spanish is good, dude. Your Spanish is
Don't worry
good.
about it. Don't listen to nobody.
All over the Bronx, your Spanish is good.
Hold on.
Y'all think Donda 2 is coming out tomorrow, though?
Of course not.
What? I mean, of
course
course not.
It's not.
Why not?
Because it's Kanye. When has anything he's done come on time?
Yeah, but this is because the
Easy.
numbers add up. 2, 2, 2, 2,
The song
2,
with
2.
the game. It came out right on time. Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was also more of like it's the game. It's not. It's someone else is dependent on that shit.
Can we
By
include
the
this
way-
in Josh's lock of the week?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, hold on,
Let's get to
hold
it.
on. A quick,
No.
a quick cheers to my nephew Jonah.
Happy birthday.
Tomorrow's his birthday.
Happy
2, 2,
birthday,
2, 2,
Jonah.
2, and he turns
Happy
2.
birthday.
Thank you. 2 on 222.
Jigs' favorite number. See,
Yeah.
I remember Jigs.
That's my favorite number, my night.
Oh, Jigs is 3.
Yeah. Two's my
Whatever.
favorite. Two's
My favorite number is 1. That's why they were always 2 and 3 next to me.
Is that true?
No, my favorite number is 7, man. It was just too good to pass it up.
2.
Fuck you.
Ooh.
Bars.
Yeah.
Bars.
I be rapping without trying, fam. Triple entendre.
That's what an
dogs.
artist does, man.
Yo, I can't stop. But nah, you think it's coming out tomorrow?
No.
What?
But I think that his.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Wait, why do you think it's coming?
Yeah.
out?
I mean, he's doing the concert tomorrow. The concert
Because the numbers match.
How about this, Chetty? I think he's doing the show tomorrow.
But what does 2
No,
2
they
have
sold-
to
they
do? Is
sold
that
tickets for
Donda's
it already,
birthday or
though.
something?
Did it not?
No.
Dog, this guy
It's
is
just-
capable of
it's-
anything.
You know how
Donda
he is.
2 and 2 2 2. But that doesn't matter for
Now,
him.
here's what I think.
He could have a crazy manic episode tomorrow and not speak or not post on Instagram.
I'm with you, Steph.
Yeah.
And that's it.
1,000%.
And the stems are not going to be shipped tomorrow. I don't fucking know.
Yo, no more stems. I hate these stems.
This ain't Soldier Boy games. Kanye's gonna get you your stuff. This ain't Soldier Boy games. Remember Soldier Boy had the fucking Sega or some shit?
Yeah.
Nobody got this shit?
Yeah, your man
Soldier
said
the
they
first to
offered
do
it
everything, by the
150. He
way.
shut it
Yeah.
down.
He
Stamped,
is.
and he has receipts for everything.
He is.
Soldier
That's true.
did everything first.
Freakishly, it's fucking weird. But I don't think. Like, I agree with you because I don't know if you remember Kanye when he was dropping Yandi. He even went on. Dog, he
Josh
said
is the only nigga that has that album, dog.
Wait.
I don't know.
Come out. What the fuck is Yandi, dog?
that's an ill name for
Was
an
that,
album. He
was that
should've dropped
before
that.
Jesus is Christ
No,
King?
That was the
Jesus,
original
yes.
Jesus King.
So did Jesus
With
King.
cursing, with
That's the
cursing,
only
without
nigga that has that
without the
It's like
Jesus thing.
Gandhi, but I'm Yandi.
But yeah, no, I get
Jesus,
it.
but I'm
No,
Jesus.
that's why because it was supposed to be Jesus, Yandi. But anyway, so
Your
him.
actually Hurricane was supposed to be on Yandi, the original Hurricane. But anyway,
The original Hurricane was fire. Who was on that?
The Weeknd.
Yes. No, the Weeknd is on that one. Big Sean,
Big
man.
Sean was in the
What
original
fuck, man?
Hurricane. Yeah,
Big
yeah.
Sean's verse was stupid on that.
He was actually on the original. It was Ann Clemens. So
Yo.
just letting you know.
Love you, Big Sean.
But even when he did that, I don't know if back to the point. Even when he did that, he announced Yandi like 3 times, and then like the night it was supposed to come out, it would be like 12 midnight. Then like 1 a.m. or the next morning, he would be like, "Yo, it's coming out in 2 months." Right, the day it was supposed to come out. But then one time he announced it, and he said, "I'm going to do a performance on SNL. It's going to drop right after." And everybody's like, "Yo, he's going to be on Kimmel after that." So he did SNL, he did the performance and everything, and then afterwards they were like, "Yo, when is it going to drop?" He's like, "It's going to drop later or whatever." Then he does Kimmel that same night. On Kimmel, he asked him like, "Yo, so when is this album coming out?" He's like, "It's out now." Nigga, the album never dropped.
Yeah.
It's out
Kanye
in
is
his heart.
capable of anything, bro.
Exactly.
He could literally tomorrow be like, "No show,
Yeah.
no
All right,
show."
you guys
I
want to
know,
know?
just waste my time.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
just waste
But
my
you know
time.
what's going to happen
Fuck my
tomorrow?
time,
I'm going to
you
tell you
know?
what's
Yeah,
going to happen
no.
tomorrow. Remember TLOP?
Yeah.
Where he kept releasing versions of it?
Yeah.
So tomorrow we're getting the rough draft. And then after that,
Well, that's best-
he'll start
that's best
fixing
case
it.
He gave
scenario.
us the runaround for Life of Pablo too.
No, not only that, he did it for Donda.
Yeah, for sure.
The first show was like had like unfinished. That's best case scenario.
and then he
Pablo
tried
was
to
good, though.
sneak in a DaBaby verse.
Yeah.
And try to sub Hove out,
DaBaby
which
verse
is
is good
Hove's
though.
best
That was-
verse
that
in the
was part
last 2
two.
years.
No,
That was a part 2. It wasn't
no.
like taking him out.
Jail wasn't Ho's best verse. You crazy man?
It was better than, like we spoke about before, it was better than what he gave Drake and better than what he gave Khaled.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
But it
What
was
else before that? What other? Am I missing on Hove
the
verses?
Nipsey
The
verse?
Nipsey
The
verse.
Nipsey verse.
That was
Okay.
his best verse.
Okay, that one.
yeah.
What about before that?
I haven't. You gotta give me the songs that Hove did.
I don't know.
Give you
I don't remember.
What's up with
Before
you?
that-
2 years, dog.
before
Nah, he
that-
wasn't doing anything in 2 years.
I'm a Nas fan anyway. I don't keep tabs
Well, fair enough. Well, fair,
of Hove features.
well,
Fuck
fair enough.
Hove.
Well, you should, but fair enough.
When he blew Jay Electronica away on his old album.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the last thing.
was a
He
great
killed
project.
every song on that album.
You didn't like that project?
I love the project, but I'm a big Jay Elect fan, so I don't have nothing to say to that.
I like Jay Elect, but
Okay.
that works.
Let's just hope
That was
Dick
a risky.
riding.
That was a risky move
What was the risky? Oh, the Jay.
to have Jay-Z all over your album.
I agree.
Like
That's not a risky move.
I was waiting for Jay Electronica's album, man. It was just
As
kinda
we
like,
were
but
for
Hov-
12 years. Like,
Yeah,
You know what
but
that's like?
Hov does fly shit.
That's like when LeBron went and joined up with Dwayne Wade and shit like that. Like, yo, dog, Dwayne Wade already won a ring. Come on, bro.
no, that's a little crazy.
that's a terrible. That's the worst analogy. The show's ever had.
No, you're probably just trying to tease.
That's
Teddy,
the
but
worst
I can't
analogy
even
the
get-
show's ever
that's the worst
had?
analogy. It's up there.
Nah, that's not even close.
That was a good analogy.
That's not even close. No, it wasn't a good analogy,
Jay
but it definitely was
Electronica
not the
is
worst.
Not LeBron.
It definitely was not the worst. No, Jay is.
Jay is nasty. Bro. Yeah, Jay-Z's LeBron.
Nah, my fault. No, Dwayne Wade is Jay. My fault. That's what I
Your
meant. Yeah.
friend Jay joined up with Jay Electronica.
Yeah,
who's
at
never-
the time-
who's never won anything.
At the time, LeBron was Jay Electronica.
But Jay Electronica's never.
The
won
guy who was
anything.
known as the chosen one, the greatest, but he never proved anything. That was
Never,
LeBron.
ever.
He was like touted like the chosen one though.
Am I wrong about that? Got him.
He was that
He got
nice.
four. He got 4 MVPs.
Got him.
Nah, you right.
the
And he had the worst
He got
verse.
four-
Teddy,
control.
forget the analogy's fried, dog. I'm on your side.
He had
Yeah.
Exhibit C.
No,
which
it-
is amazing.
Yeah,
No, he has a trillion unrelated. I have 100
That's
Jay
one
Electronica
hot
songs
song
right now.
every
because
10-year
I was a
average.
fan.
Listen.
And
No.
I waited too
For
long.
years,
Jay
people were saying
Elect
Jay
has-
Elect was a chosen one. You could say MVPs or not. He was a chosen
I
one.
heard people say he's better than Drake.
I
I'm
mean,
like,
you could
come on,
say
bro.
the chosen one. but
People
like,
have him as a GOAT.
he
Wait,
didn't
Jay
get- he
Elect
didn't
as a
get
rap,
W-
as
he didn't
a
get
rapper,
W's,
I
though.
think he's better than Drake. But like you
People have
can't
him
say
as a
that Drake
GOAT.
at this
He had
point
one
is
W,
Drake.
which is Exhibit
It's
C.
over.
I
It's
feel you.
not better than
That's
Drake.
one MVP.
I
That's
think a
not
lot of
four.
dudes rap like straight
not the
rap
best
better than
analogy.
Drake, but like I'm not gonna bring up Drake.
But it's not the
I'm saying
worst.
That's not fair.
So don't come with that shit.
Drake is
Shit
a
is the worst.
It's not the worst.
superstar.
It's the worst to you because I know how you feel about LeBron, but it's not the worst.
Nah, that was a little bad.
Nah, it wasn't good.
But
It wasn't a
Hov-
good analogy.
Like, look, Jay
But it was not
Elect,
the worst.
it's his first album, right? It's his first studio album. Hov had his fingerprints all over it. I get it.
You think Hov wanted back in on it, or do you think?
Of course, I think Hov wanted back in on
But
it.
you think
Hov
wanted-
knows what he's
do you think
doing. Hov is.
Oh, you think Hov wanted to see him win?
No, Hov understood that Jay Electronica did not have what it takes
To make an album.
Or you
right?
you think he
Because
pushed him,
no,
maybe?
because
True.
Jay Electronica
You can make great songs,
is
you
a
can make
great
great
rapper, right?
features.
And he's deep. The thing
Yeah.
with him is you could tell he didn't care enough to actually sit there and do a complete project.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's fucking Rothschilds, dog.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
on a different level than
That's-
the rest of us. And then Erykah Badu, like Jay Elect is better than most of us.
I don't like better, but he's a weirdo. Yeah, he's different.
I-
He's
I-
different.
He's done well with his life.
No,
fuck with
he's
Jay
different.
Elect heavy.
He's
I
different.
love Jay
He's
Elect,
different.
dog.
You're right with the Rothschild shit and all of that. Yeah, he's different. I don't
He
know what
moves
life he
different. I
lives.
think he raps. I think he's better than a lot of rappers we've ever heard. I love Jay Elect. Just
So you
pure
really bu-
skill, pure skill. Not song making, not album making. Pure skill. Pentapad. I think he's one of the best.
Dog. He is what Jay said. Ironically, what Jay said about Nas when he said,
That's one hot song every 10
no,
year average.
not that. That too.
Not that also.
That too. Where he said,
Nas, the last 3-4 years has been better than Hov. I don't care what y'all say.
Of course,
Nah,
dude.
nah,
I don't care what the fuck y'all say. It's not even fucking close.
Nas had probably
King's Disease
the-
1
the
and 2
three-
and Magic. It's not
Yeah,
even fucking
but don't
close.
forget the last shit either. The little gift package he left. The shit with the 7 songs.
Magic.
Magic.
What? Magic.
Yeah, I love Magic.
Yo,
Wait.
Nas been on a stupid.
he has
tear.
Yes.
been. He has been. I'm not, you're ready. You're ready. You're,
Yeah, you see,
you're ready
I'm
to
getting
debate
red,
me.
dog.
Yeah, you're ready to
Stop-
debate
yeah,
me.
'cause
He's aged
I don't,
gracefully.
I don't like this
Like,
whole.
age better for
Nah,
you, bro.
There's nothing to
he
debate.
don't bang, but he
Like,
get in that
if
crib.
you
Fuck
want a
that,
rapper
he might be a
that's-
billionaire too, so
Wait.
all that money shit can stop too.
Wait.
He's what LL Cool J wanted to do. Like LL Cool J keeps making albums.
Yeah,
Everybody
he's
He's
wants
had
to-
Stop.
he has had an incredible run, and
It's the
he's,
rebirth.
he's still not touching Jay's legacy.
No, he can't. Everybody knows that. Rap
He's
wise,
a better
not.
rapper. Legacy short because
He's not the better rapper. But if you feel that
Here
way,
we go.
if you feel that way,
Nas is my go. Y'all know this. Y'all
Dog.
have known this forever.
no. If you feel that way, it's an acceptable answer for me. That's fine. I get it. But I don't think
I
he
do
is.
think they're 1 and 2. Nas 1, Hov 2. But
If
I
you ever
think-
have a New York podcast, understand that the topic will come up every single episode.
Yeah, it's-
no, truly, the Jay and Nas
True,
thing,
ladies
the Jay and
gentlemen.
Nas thing.
That's the best take I've ever heard.
The Jay and Nas thing. These are the goats. These are gods. These are gods. So,
Yeah.
like at the end of the day, if you're gonna pick Nas over, that's fine. I can respect that.
Yeah.
Nas to like he,
Especially if you have a more frequent mind of what's going on now. I
yeah.
understand it.
Yeah, exactly. No, that matters. Nas definitely made his way back into this game with
Yeah.
with Jay in a way.
You're gonna be a billionaire soon.
Every
too.
time they count him out, he's just like, "Hey, what's up, guys? Check this out."
it's Queen.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy. Good music is good music, man. You should be happy. You should be a both Nas and Jay fan, like I am.
I love Hov, but then y'all like the way y'all talk about Hov, it gets me a little
He's
angry.
a god,
dog.
man.
Why would you get angry?
That's crazy.
dude? How?
Because
The man changed the world.
the man
though.
also cried on the radio because of Ether.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? Am I lying?
Would you not cry getting ethered?
Gloria had to get on and be like, "Yo, apologize to that man. What did you do? What did you do to that
The
man?"
rap exaggerations, man. The rap
He wasn't crying?
stories.
He wasn't crying?
He did cry.
But
He did cry, and that's
Yo,
a fact.
when
It's
Ether
on you
hit-
YouTube
but
this
you
shit
have,
right
you have
now.
to admit though, he lit the fire on the Nas
Of course,
needed.
but
You
also
understand what I'm saying?
Nas
Like-
was also dealing with the death of his fucking mother.
Yeah,
I don't
that-
think that has a little
That's why he was
part to
focused.
play in it.
That's why he was focused.
No, that was before when he made fucking Takeover.
Yes.
So he attacked the man when he was down.
My point is that's why he was focused is because his mom died. You know, you got that energy like, yo, fuck the
First,
world.
no, it was
I ain't
months.
got nobody on my
First,
side.
How long did he drop Ether after Takeover? It was a couple months, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's why he had
Yeah,
mad time.
Takeover was
No, because
September
his mother
11th.
died, though.
Ether was November.
I don't care what you say.
some shit.
He had mad time, and then Jay came back with Super Ugly.
Which is,
Yo, that actually
which was fire.
Takeover
Which
might
was
have been
fire.
better
Yeah,
than
don't talk
that
bad about
because
Super Ugly.
Summer
It was a
Jam.
good record.
It
No,
was
Takeover
good.
was Summer Jam.
And he
The
did it 2
Nas
days.
verse was
Yeah,
September
whatever.
11th.
Yeah, it was.
He should have took
Beat
2
got
months
that.
because it's not touching
That's
Ether.
Nas. He don't
Yeah.
want it
Oh,
with
yeah?
Hove.
Wait,
They
wait.
stop right there.
And then he did it in 2 days. Hove.
He should have took 2 months.
I'm not gonna go down this route because I'm.
I know what you're gonna say.
I'm gonna take us down this route.
In 2 days, he came out with Super Ugly, which is super fire.
Bro, they even had
Super Ugly's really good.
Yeah.
It's really, really
But
good.
they
Nas
even
still
had
won.
they had an interview.
But I get what you're saying.
Nas
It's
won-
like,
yeah.
I'm so glad
Nas
Stephanos
didn't
was
win.
here. I'm so glad Stephanos was here.
Almost word for word. He goes, I thought Takeover was a figure 4 leg lock. He's like, I thought there was no way out of Takeover. Hope said this. They were interviews sent together. And then Nas goes and I dropped the bomb. And Hope started laughing.
With Sway. I remember,
With Sway,
yeah.
exactly.
No, he did.
Yeah, he said
So
it was
even
it was a
he
sharpshooter.
acknowledged it's over.
Steph.
It's basically the whole pushing Drake.
Steph.
Drake just stopped.
I agree.
So, yo, it's over.
You're not getting no argument.
You got
from
me.
Ether won.
Yeah,
You're not,
Nas,
you're not getting no argument from me.
Nas won.
Yes, Ether was made by Nas, so
the
Nas won.
I'm not gonna lie. The second Nas becomes a billionaire off this crypto, whatever shit he's doing,
No, that's what
the
makes him more
Queensbridge house and
focused.
shit,
wow.
because the second he enters billionaire status without Beyonce, what are you gonna say? Oh, but Jay-Z has
don't
the
care
money.
about money.
Nas gonna have the money, and Nas gonna have.
wait.
One take.
I don't care about
I will
money.
agree with Steph on it, and I have said that
Y'all
once he
is
got into that
crazy.
Beyonce, like he got into that
yeah.
demographic. Or
Yeah.
whatever, it did help him out.
Of course,
But that's
helped him out,
tactile.
bro.
Don't take that from Jay.
But
he
at the
knows
same
what
time-
he's doing. The
Right,
guy plays
right.
chess all day long.
Right. But the thing is, though, is that like let's acknowledge it though. Let's not like act like he's like the.
yeah.
you
Oh,
no.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what he's done with it though, Steph.
Of course, yeah, because he's a smart human being. He's a genius. He knows what he's doing.
His
Are we-
philanthropy
but-
is crazy.
yeah.
You know what
If
I'm
we're
saying?
talking
So-
pen to pen, that's a hard argument to make.
That's the bottom line. Y'all want to talk about
Yeah, we're talking about
popularity
music.
and
We're talking about
sales?
music.
We're talking about rap,
We're
though.
talking about music.
If we're going to
Jay
talk
would've-
business,
Pen-
Nas should have been part of his Mitchell and Ness deal, no?
Maybe, but maybe he has bigger fish to fry. What the fuck is Mitchell and Ness? Who wears jerseys though?
Ooh, I like that. Because I thought the same thing. I'm not going to lie. I was like, Mitchell and
Do you
Ness.
think they have the?
I don't think so.
That was my thing. Do you think that they have the?
You like fashion?
Everything comes back around.
Do you think enough popularity because they got Lil Baby on it, right? Meek as well, right? Do you think they have enough pull to another generation? You know, coming up will be like, yo, I'm gonna start rocking jerseys
Well,
because
throwbacks
I
ain't
see
corny.
who-
Look, throwbacks ain't corny.
And
They
some-
might
yeah,
because
yeah.
a couple years ago we saw
but will it get to that level?
of
That
I will
we-
always
that
have to
we-
ask
that we
when
grew up
when
on.
we grew
I don't
up
think
on.
so. Because like I'm not gonna lie, a couple years ago I seen a crazy influx of champion jerseys making a comeback.
Yeah.
The stamped on,
Yeah, the
champions,
iron on shits,
the
the
iron
Mason,
on
all that
shits.
shit, yeah.
Those to me are
Only
iller
shit
than
I
Mitchell
could
and
afford.
Ness. I'd much rather cop.
No, those are harder to get and more
hard,
expensive
yeah,
now.
especially because they're older.
Yeah, I got you.
They're
Like, all
a
those
lot
shits-
of them are
We
peeling.
should
Yeah,
have
yeah.
kept. We should have kept.
You
all
want
the
that
stuff we
worn
had as
look.
kids.
Yeah.
I still got my
yeah.
KG one.
I got a Grant Hill one
Yo,
at
you
the
know
crib.
what's
I got
Greg-
a Michael
They don't
Jordan
fit
Wizards
me.
one at the
Yeah,
crib.
Grant Hill.
Jordan 45 ironed on.
Yes.
like
I had the Mark
those-
Price
And
one
they
for
go
the
for like,
Cavaliers.
and they
I
go
I
and they
don't
go for
got
like
it no more.
$200.
It wouldn't fit me though.
It fits Jonah.
Yeah.
That
like,
dad over here.
honestly-
I had the fuck. That was the
Honestly, give that to Jonah when he's in school.
I don't
to,
got
like,
none
to-
of that shit, man.
Oh, okay.
This kid didn't care shit about his clothes. Dude.
But would jerseys make a comeback like that? I don't know, dog. Especially because, especially with fashion, it does come around. But like
That's
jerseys, we were influenced. We weren't wearing jerseys because basketball players were wearing it. We were doing it because rappers were wearing it.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone's wearing it backwards, baggy ass shit, right? So we take a lot of our shit is from music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're influenced by them. Would they start doing it? Maybe.
I don't think I'm looking at it different though. I think they're honestly buying Mitchell and Ness and taking a different direction. I don't see them trying to bring the whole throwback shit. Just that.
J. Cole came out with a whole line of jerseys.
Yeah.
The Dreamers.
Yeah, you know
Like,
what I
he
mean.
was on a whole Mitchell and Ness.
that's
I
what
saw
I'm
them and
trying
I
to
was
say.
like-
because he wore that.
and
he
I
wore
think
that
they're
on
gonna
tour.
team up with artists and do their own merch. Type
That makes
shit.
sense.
You know
That
what I
makes
mean?
sense.
That's cool, but I went on J. Cole shit.
Did you get it?
yesterday? Of course, I'm not paying $375.
I was about to
I'm a
say-
J. Cole
I-
stan.
I know.
No,
I know.
And none of them are sold out. No one's gonna buy them.
Dog,
I'm sorry.
That's a lot of money.
Wait,
I love J. Cole. I'm not gonna wear a fucking Dreamer jersey.
That's why I was confused.
Like, bro, it's a Magic jersey.
Have you heard
It's
of
not a
inflation?
Dreamer.
Yo, that's no.
What do
Wait,
you mean?
wait.
Of
look.
course, niggas gonna be pricey.
Yo, wait, no. It's not even about pricey to me. That's the last point he made is the point
It's
that I
someone
related
else's team. I'm not a fan of that.
to. It's like wearing a
shit,
Mets
dog.
jersey that says TDE.
Yeah,
I'm not wearing that shit, dog.
I'm not doing that shit at all. Ever. I'm never doing that.
I'm a
shit,
hypocrite.
dog.
You know, I'll be
wear-
in this show with a TDE.
I
Mets
wear a
jersey.
legal hustle jersey that's with Mets colors,
no,
man.
no.
Yo, Mega, whatever you put out, I'm buying, bro.
The buttoned up shirt, buttons open and shit.
Core Mega makes a legal hustle motherfucking Mets jersey. I'm buying it. Fuck everybody.
Wait, so you think Hov is gonna get Mitchell and Ness and like start making suits?
No, I think
Mitchell
they're
in
gonna,
the suits?
I think they're gonna start doing deals with artists and do merch. I can't tell you it's gonna be suits. I can't tell you it's gonna be jerseys and shit. I don't know what direction it is, but I definitely don't see them just staying stuck on jerseys, right? Like it does because it didn't make sense. When I saw this, I'm like, why the fuck would you buy Mitchell and Ness?
But-
I'm not got only
They'll do, like,
250 mil. That's not a
Well, can I
lot.
say something?
That's not.
Yo, can I say one thing too
It
about
probably
that?
makes that every year.
Yeah, but I thought 250. I'm like, yo, that's not that much for a thing that sells $400 jerseys.
I'm with you. And
$300 jerseys, you know what I'm saying?
Mitchell Ness still has his name. Like it still stands for something. But like what I was gonna say was I don't know how. Jay always makes money.
Mm-hmm.
Jay's never gonna like really. I mean, people are in they make mistakes and
That
shit,
we
but, like,
know of,
They make
Yeah, but we don't
mistakes
see
and shit.
his failed investment.
But this is exactly. But this is like he knows this is gonna be out there and shit like that. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna assume this is a pretty safe investment, especially if you got these dudes like tied into it. It's probably like a low risk, high reward situation.
one thing, and I
almost for them,
hope I'm right.
especially because it's cheap too, like you said.
what I'm about to say. Hopefully, I'm right. In 20 years from now, maybe Nike stops making the jerseys, then Mitchell and Ness starts making the jerseys.
No.
for the NBA.
Nah.
Maybe he has the foresight for that shit.
That's number one.
That Mitchell and Ness.
That would be amazing.
Yeah,
That would be
So, like,
amazing.
if Mitchell and Ness, now you're talking dog.
If
But
you
not
can
only that-
lock in one of the big leagues,
Yeah,
you're right.
if you were to get an NBA dog to make Mitch, because Mitchell and Ness they don't.
I'll
sponsor
add to
shit.
that. I'll add to that.
They're gonna do soccer uniforms.
NFTs.
Bro, I don't
Metaverse. Mitchell and Ness jerseys on the metaverse.
$100 to just.
Hey, that's how you can bring it back to life.
Sims character.
That's how you can bring it back to life.
That's true. That's probably is what they're going with it. And that's crazy. I never even thought of it because
think
I
about
don't
this
really understand NFTs in the meta. I mean,
That's
I get
exactly
it.
why these dudes
We
are
need to start
tied in.
understanding.
I
You're
get it.
young. Please do me a favor. Look
My
into
man's
it.
got an apartment
NFT land.
in Metaverse. He got an apartment.
Wow.
Oh, I'm buying land
Yeah.
in the metaverse as well.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
I don't know what I'm buying, dog.
I'm not
Fuck it, buying.
Fuck it.
Here's the shit. I'm not gonna put money into something I have no fucking clue about. I got to do my research and understand what the fuck I'm doing.
Ask
I'm
your
gonna tell
boy.
you this much. Look, NFTs are gonna plummet.
Of course they're gonna plummet, dog. This shit's not real, dog.
Right.
No,
No,
that's not why. That's not why.
But it's the
I believe in NFTs.
It's the
Come on,
cycle.
dog.
Dude,
it's not about. It's about what we put into it.
Yo, Steph. the
Your
same-
money's not
listen,
real. Money's paper.
Understand
It's about
this.
what we put
Steph,
But
into it.
it's a gold standard that we follow. It's not just made of shit.
And that's what we're
dog.
gonna do. We're gonna
We
follow a
used to
standard.
follow a gold standard. Now it's just printed paper.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
exactly.
saying. We have to
Same way inflation.
get
just happened.
ourselves. Listen, I'm old, bro. I've been through a lot of these cycles when people knock the internet, when people knock Web 2.0, when people knock social media, and those things
Twitter.
blew up, dropped.
Twitter was a joke.
and then found a stabilization area, right, where it
Where they
became a
thrive, yeah.
norm. So that's why I see NFTs and all that shit going.
Yeah.
The metaverse. It's gonna like everybody's paying fucking for a lazy monkey. They're paying like 2.2 million. I don't know what the
That
fuck
I don't
even
understand.
means. We don't understand it yet, right?
No,
and I see that dropping to 2,000 for that fucking same lazy monkey.
And then you can get it for like 600 grand.
And
Sell it for 600
yes,
grand.
and then little by little, but it's too early in it, right? And that's why I'm not jumping head over heels for anything.
It's a free-for-all
that's
right
already
now.
too crazy.
Yeah.
But for the smaller shit that is worth the 2,000, I'll do
Yeah,
it.
my boy has a few NFTs. He shows me. Not that expensive. Maybe he could quadruple his money later on down the line. I don't know. I just seen a tweet about NFTs and it made me laugh, and this is how I view them.
Yeah.
It said, yo, I just bought, look at my new NFT. Someone screenshotted it, replied, and said our NFT.
Yeah. Well, that's
But-
for now.
But here's the thing.
Web
That's-
3.0 is gonna change
but
that.
that's false. That you know why it's false?
But we got the same NFT, dog. And I saw a
What?
whole thing
You
about
can- you
the
can
Mona
have
Lisa.
it.
You buy the Mona Lisa, but you can't take it
That's
home.
not how
It's
it's
not
gonna-
yours. You get the copy of the Mona
Well,
Lisa.
let me explain to you a little bit more about what it is, right? You can do that. You can screenshot it all day. If you were to go and try to sell it to somebody and they try to get the validity of it, there is no coding to it. So they can't sell it
Yeah,
and
but
make
like, what
money.
the fuck? Like, yo, y'all selling like highlight tapes, like
Because it's
AI
new.
crossing someone over. Why the fuck would I buy that? I don't care if I ever see that shit again.
I bought an Emma mixtape before.
Yo, it's
That's
fresh.
that's fine. That's
That's
great.
poppin'.
But an
But
NFT, like, I don't
Hot
care.
sauce.
It's still fresh in our
People
heads
pay
'cause
for
we don't
women's farts.
understand it. We don't understand
Ali
the side
Mo.
of it.
People
I
pay for
understand-
women farts.
I
They're gonna
understand
pay
that.
for AI's mixed crossover mixtape.
I understand
There's a
that.
market for everything.
But dog, I don't know, dog. That shit is not
That
for
is
me,
true.
though.
There is a
Maybe-
market for
Yo, Yo, wait,
it's just too early on right now for us to really understand.
And I'll just cap it with this, with the NFT shit. Is like I keep saying, like people don't know what we're gonna put behind it, and like we're the ones that put like obviously like the same thing with Bitcoin. We're the ones that market Bitcoin and put like the power behind it in a lot of ways, and that's the same reason why I don't see Bitcoin dying either, because it's already established amounts in everyone's head.
We
like
we don't go back.
The brand
Remember
name.
that. Technology never reverses.
Yeah,
As much
that's a
as
fact.
We want to see it. We've never said, "Fuck, yo, phones." That's just whack. That's played out, bro. Yo, here you go. Here's my pigeon. You know what I mean? Like,
No, that's a fuck.
Yeah.
it's no matter what it could see. So maybe in its infancy right now, it's hard for us to understand. But there will be a day, just like it was hard for people to understand that there's going to be camera on our phones. I told you, I'm old, bro. I remember when we.
I remember the first camera phone.
Nah, y'all been through the ringer, dog.
I used to look at that shit. Yo,
My first phone was a Sidekick, so
Yeah, facts.
dude,
No.
they had beef in I forgot what country when TV went to color. Right? Because it was like, what are you trying to promote? Like, what are
Undertones
you
of
trying to
racism,
show?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. And now, yo, your TV's 3D.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
facts.
Like, so I get your point. Like, I look at it as well. I'm like, come on, dude. It's a fucking monkey doing this.
That I don't understand.
And then this monkey goes like that.
all these celebrities got
Yeah.
it as the Avies and shit.
Even more of a reason why you know it's real.
the fuck
Because these
up?
celebrities are being told by people who know and have the power to make this shit go.
Yeah, especially if celebrities do it, then everyone follows suit.
It just, it's a machine. So if it's a machine, you may as well get on board.
Maybe I'm just built different. I don't give a fuck that. I don't give a
Alright,
fuck,
good.
dog. Honestly, I
if
really
if
don't
you
care,
gave a
bro.
fuck, right, and you had to buy a
Yeah.
throwback NFT, which jersey would be like your throwback
Shit.
NFT?
So it gotta be it. Fuck, just one.
Diego said O.J. Simpson.
Yo,
You did say
facts.
that.
Good one.
That is, that is
An NFT jersey.
You know, Handsome would love that, nigga. That would be your,
I'll
probably
rock
your
it
pick.
all day.
Nah, the only pick.
Nah, it's not my pick,
I know
'cause
you
it's
pick.
Dolphins.
Can I say your pick? No. I'll say your pick.
All right,
after,
you're talking about for bread wise or like my favorite throwback?
No, your favorite. Fuck the bread.
All right,
Your
'cause-
love, man.
all
Your
right.
heart. Go with your heart.
Favorite shit. Probably
Hornets.
Orlando T-Mac. Now Orlando T-Mac, like Penny T-Mac, like the black pinstripe.
Yeah.
I love. The Charles Barkley Suns.
Yeah.
The Mark Price Cavs with the V with the hoop.
That's the one I had.
I'm
That's-
gonna
that's
say
one of the
pick-
best
pick
ones.
one.
I don't know.
Just pick
dog.
one. Just go with your heart, man.
Orlando. That's my favorite jersey.
Okay.
No.
Orlando's a dope jersey.
Is that a Utah, dog? I like the Carmelo. Nah, I'm going to go Orlando. T-Mac's my favorite player. I'm going to go T-Mac.
Okay.
I would.
T-Mac.
Was nice.
I fuck with T-Mac a lot. That's one of my favorite players too.
That's one of the best players in that.
Yeah, I love T-Mac, son. So underrated in ways. I know he's like everyone.
No, he's completely underrated.
He is.
Was he a top 75 snub?
Absolutely.
We'll get into that.
Yeah, but get into that 100%. I got heat for that, too.
Damn, dog. No, he wasn't.
You're on crack.
See, that's why I like this guy. He's
You are.
mad emotional about.
Nah, I
his
agree with
choices.
him.
Yeah.
Now, but I want to
Like
hear
you
your
too.
jerseys before we get into...
And honestly, I'm shocked.
I'm gonna say the Isaiah Ryder Timberwolves jersey.
What's with you, Isaiah? Yo, you mentioned him in the last podcast.
I like basketball players and
You
weed.
said Isaiah Ryder or Isaiah Rashad?
Isaiah Ryder. Whoa! I'm not a homophobe. Stop saying stuff like that. Isaiah
Yeah.
Rashad, suck all the dicks you want, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just don't rap about it.
Yo.
I don't stand behind it. Cut this.
Steph Curry does not agree with me.
The audience gonna say, "Suck all the Frank you want."
It is.
Yeah, he's wilding.
Yo, that's
Nah,
funny.
that shit
Isaiah
was-
Ryder, Minnesota? Okay.
Yeah. Y'all want to see a picture
Of what?
of the Isaiah Ryder Minnesota jersey?
No, I'm good.
Why?
I can NFT it,
How about
nigga.
how about Tom Gugliotta? No,
Nah,
you
nah.
don't like Gugliotta?
I like Googs as a player just now.
Okay.
He made a lot of bad choices.
Mine is gonna be boring, but it's fucking amazing.
That's not boring.
The Nolan Ryan Astros jersey
That's
was
not
like
boring.
was
No,
the one
it's
that set it
not.
off.
With the
No,
red
that
and
shit's hard.
orange
That's the one that
stripes.
set off the
That shit is hard.
that to me was like the one that set off the trend.
Was that the stripe?
Yeah,
The vertical stripe?
Yeah, I love them shits with the
Oh, the
arc.
horizontal? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a good one.
Nolan Ryan, man. Who I grew up thinking was the greatest pitcher ever, but he's not. But I grew up thinking that, so I like Nolan Ryan a lot.
Yeah.
Pistol Pete, Utah Jazz. Says Pistol
Yeah.
on the
That's
back.
ill.
That one's tough.
That's ill. That's ill.
Hard.
Yeah, what's yours?
Sammy Sosa, Cubs. That's not bad.
I'm not gonna lie. Also, even though I'm a Giants fan, the Lawrence Taylor Giants
Lawrence Taylor, you can't go wrong with that.
with the all white shit. That
Hard.
shit is
That's
tough.
ill.
That ain't
I love
hard.
that. Yeah.
Now,
that's
that
clean.
throwback Timberwolves jersey is ill.
Yeah.
That one's ill. I love that one.
hard.
When KG first came in the league, he wore that one. Actually, why didn't you pick KG? It was too obvious.
Because that was the one
Isaiah,
that really,
Isaiah
like,
Rashad sucks. I
got
mean,
me.
Isaiah Ryder smokes, he smokes weed.
yo, chill, man. Aren't you TDE connected, man?
My man's though. I don't know, but
It's just jokes, man. It's just
Yeah.
jokes.
Nah,
man.
you're
It's
right. You're right.
lighthearted.
Yo,
Come on,
suck a
man.
dick, have fun. Life just happens, bro.
Life happens, man. Do what you love.
Yeah.
Do whatever makes you happy.
love what you do.
Yeah, exactly. Do whatever
Whoever
makes
it
you
is,
happy, man.
just get down.
Do your thing.
All-Star Weekend. Let's talk about All-Star Weekend.
Speaking of
Fucking
basketball,
disgrace, dog. What do you mean All-Star Weekend?
Speaking
I didn't
of
even
ball.
watch. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even watch the All-Star game because Euphoria was
ever-
on, and I had to be
gotta
at
catch
work
up.
early. I had to be at work early today.
That episode was Isaiah Rashad
yo,
episode.
chill. I gotta catch up.
Oh yeah,
Yo, chill. I gotta
I haven't
catch
seen
up.
it, but now I know what he's talking
yeah,
about.
it's
There's no
a
question.
it's a little Zara Rashadish, but
That's the new word. That's the new phrase. So yeah, I never watch All-Star games actually.
I usually do. I like what they did with the new rule to commemorate Kobe. They add 24 points to whoever has the highest score, and then that's a target score.
Yeah.
So I like that.
What?
But
What do you
it's
mean?
cool. So like
tell me.
let's say it's 145. Well, I'm bad at math. It's 150 at the end of the third. First team to 174 wins.
Yeah.
But let's say you have 150, I have 130 at the end of the third.
still
Target
gotta-
score is
he
still
still gotta get to
174,
174.
but 130 got to get to 74, 150. It makes them play a little
I like
harder.
that.
And the
Like,
guys like
Yeah,
in the-
because people
in-
are lazy. At the
Yeah,
All-Star
but it's
in the
bullshit because
third-
the first year someone they went on a free throw, which is mad anticlimactic.
Yeah,
'Cause
it
it's
was
like-
AD. AD hit.
Yeah.
He actually split him, which made it a little bit
Yeah,
little spicier. But it could have been on a.
Yeah.
But they were going. But like in the fourth quarter, they were actually playing defense. They were clamping down. They were like running. Well, the play yesterday was
Somewhat.
just pass that to Steph, and Steph.
Yeah,
That was
Yeah.
a joke, son.
Steph went
No
for 50
look?
yesterday.
That shit was
Yeah,
fire.
16
16
fucking
threes.
threes.
It's
bro.
an All-Star
50.
game,
He went
dog.
to
I mean,
50
what
yesterday,
I
dog.
just don't like it.
Why don't you
Yo,
like
yo,
it?
yo, who broke
I mean,
Kobe?
did you see the
Wait,
game?
no, I
Because
didn't see
the
it.
shots
That's
the
true.
shots that
They
he
still
was
got the
hitting,
3-point contest?
when he was shooting it from the logo and then turning away.
I saw that on
and then
Twitter.
just were
Yeah.
going- and
I
then
saw
they-
that.
And then they started playing like
But the-
boxing one on him.
Yeah, but do you see the corner three he hit?
Wait,
Oh,
you don't like
when
Steph
he goes
Curry?
on a-
You don't like Steph Curry?
I love Steph.
I mean,
Curry.
Why
he
you
does-
saying you don't like
I mean, he
it?
does
No,
that.
I just don't like that the way the All-Star game
Well, he
is.
does that in
they
a
just
regular.
wide
He
open.
does that in a regular game.
Yeah,
too,
but he's
though.
never that open.
I mean, there's a lot of good guys on that team, though.
Not that open, but when you're pulling for 50, dog, you're really not that open.
Yeah. I mean, they started defending him in the fourth.
Let me ask you a question.
He
Wait. Let me ask you a question. What's more likely, that they were playing hard and that Steph just found his way to be that open, or they were not playing that hard like they usually don't, and Steph was that open? What's more likely?
More likely, there's no pressure because it's an All-Star game. So Steph is
That's
gonna
my
hit
point.
it.
That's my point.
No pressure to win.
Not for even the defense.
Yeah.
Like, who's gonna get hurt in the All-Star game?
I mean,
I
nobody's
understand how
gonna
you
get
can
hurt.
look at that performance and just be like, I didn't like that.
No.
Steph Curry had 50 on 16 threes.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, well, if Steph Curry's shooting in the gym and just warming up, I'm pretty sure he's gonna hit those numbers.
Yeah,
And
but
that's
not,
what-
but not all his shots were wide open. Like
No,
I, said,
I get that.
You had to have seen the
I get
game
that.
to see the moves.
Yeah, I
that he
seen
was
the- I
putting
seen
on
it- I
people,
seen the- I ain't watched the
where
game,
he
but I
was just
seen
like,
his-
because after a while, when he had like 21 in the third, they were
Yeah.
like, all right, we gotta cut this shit out. Like
Yeah.
he's just like now he's just
Yeah.
bombing fucking threes and he OD.
no one in the
right?
All-Star game is even close to trying to get hurt, right?
Of course not, yeah.
But they'll risk it in a regular
in the
season
fo-
game.
well,
In
in
any
the
regular
fo-
season game. That's the bottom line. So I don't really
Well,
watch
in
the All-Star game.
in the fourth quarter, they were definitely going. They were going at
Yeah,
it.
yeah, they were going at it like they
It's
would go,
fun.
like they would go at it at Dykeman.
But I don't understand how now the All-Star
Not like in
game,
a- in
which
a
used to be the
actual
most
NBA
boring part, is the
fucking-
most exciting now.
Yeah, because dunk contest sucks.
I used to love the skills challenge
Just trash. It's been trash. Man, I don't want to
since
disrespect
Aaron
nobody.
Gordon and Levine.
Yeah, well, it was like
That was a blip in the
4 years
screen.
ago.
Yeah.
And the only problem with that is that was a
Well,
blip
I mean,
in the screen.
Gordon against Levine probably was the best.
Ever.
Ever. No,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's like
Because
better.
even though Vince Carter had the best performance, he really
no.
just ran
But
away
there
with
was
the
no
shit.
one
Yeah.
on
No, I
his
agree.
level.
Who
Which
was
not,
it? It was
but T-Mac-
Derek
no.
Mason. T-Mac
Nah,
was
T-Mac
up there.
nasty.
Yeah.
And
Nate
Steve
Robinson.
and Steve Francis was nasty.
Steve Francis and wasn't
Nate
was
Robinson.
Ricky Davis on that shit too?
Nate Robinson.
Yeah, Nate Robinson, Iggy.
Come on, man.
That was a
Actually,
fire
Nate,
one.
Nate against Dwight was entertaining. They did the whole Superman, he did
Yeah.
the kryptonite shit and stuff like that.
But
So
Nate
that was
against Iggy was rigged. I'm a Knick fan. Nate Robinson, I love Iggy won. Iggy did the behind the backboard shit.
Yeah,
with
I
AI,
remember. I
did the
remember.
Nate
AI
was
shit.
also 5'2".
Yeah, so you have that going for you.
Cool, but you jumped over Spud and pushed off of him. It's a dunk contest, dog. I don't
Nah,
care. that
I'm
you're
with you,
5'4".
Steph.
Don't be in the dunk contest.
I'm with
then.
him.
It's
I'm
for
with
the.
him.
I think he won
That time.
for the nostalgia of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Spud Webb.
But yeah, and he won like 4 of them shits, bro.
Yeah.
Nate Robinson has a bunch.
Yeah. Oh, he-
I fuck with Nate. That's my first ever authentic jersey going back. I went to the NBA store, dog, and my
You're
mother
nuts.
bought me a $180 Nate Robinson jersey.
You wildin'.
I might have been the only human being on earth, right? I also posted that shit on MySpace, and I swear to God, he posted that on his MySpace.
That's why, because you're the only person who ever posted
Yeah,
that.
and he's like, bro, this guy paid $180 for my
Yeah.
jersey. And I knew it was his. It was like pictures with his mom, kissing his mom and kids. It's like,
Yo,
that's before
wild.
fan pages were
Current
created.
inflation
This was
prices,
like-
that's $350, dog.
I had no clue where that shit's at.
NFT it. You're the only one with it. You're the only one with it.
Yo, MySpace pictures still
One
there,
of
man.
one. Yo, MySpace big word.
Yo, how y'all felt about the ceremony, the whole top 75?
Man.
Very interesting to say
Yeah.
the least.
Why?
Because there's a lot of bullshit going on.
How so?
All right.
There's always going to be that. The
Okay.
It's always
There is.
gonna be that.
It's up to opinion.
There is off rip. AD, Dame are not top 75 as of right now.
Nah, 100% though.
I'm with you.
Right? They're not right for sure. Westbrook, kinda. I'm okay with taking him out.
Nah, he is.
Okay, but it is a travesty that Dwight Howard is not in it.
Yeah,
It's disgusting.
I'm with you.
Okay, these are the obvious snubs that are easily belong in there.
Dwight, I think, is the most obvious.
Dwight should not only be top 75, he's probably top 40. You're talking about defensive player of the years. At one point, it was LeBron, Kobe are the two best players, and then it was Dwight in 07, 08, 09, 10.
What tripped Dwight up is the perception of him that he's a herb.
Yeah, but that's
And-
ridiculous.
I don't give a fuck if he's
don't
a
do
Herbert.
that, yo.
Westbrook's gay. He's in it.
Wait. It's not even there. It's not nobody.
Let me finish. It's not fair to him.
It's
You know
not.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's just not. That's not. It should be what he did, what he accomplished, who he was to the NBA.
Which is a lot. Yeah.
Obviously, after he left Orlando and he went to
He went to the
I believe?
Lakers. No.
went to Lakers.
Lakers,
right?
and
He went
then
to
Houston
Right,
after,
right,
yeah.
right. Him and Steve Nash went to the Lakers
Yeah.
with Kobe and Powell.
That was
right?
a bad team.
Yeah, and they tried it out and stuff like that. And but at that time though, the Dwight Howard that they were getting was supposed to be like
the next
a
shot.
dominant.
Yeah.
It was
I
supposed to be-
remember.
But he just didn't. He didn't want it like Kobe wanted it. Is what they said.
That's true.
right?
That is true.
And
No one
but
wanted it.
but
Kobe
what's
wanted it.
crazy is that he was that talented that like he didn't have to be that. Like he played half-ass and
Yeah.
still was that because he's so athletic.
2014 3.
He should have been an
like,
MVP. He should have been like
He had an
Shaq.
8-foot
Shaq.
wingspan.
Oh, and his vertical was crazy.
And you can fly out the fucking gym even
So
at
they
that
held.
height.
So they held that against him, which is unfair because there's like a whole bunch of old. I know there's like a lot of older guys that made it, and like they set the path
Yeah.
for other guys.
You know how
but,
I feel
like,
about that shit.
They can't.
Yeah, I think they all
So how
should
do
be
you feel
gone.
about that?
I think they all should be gone.
You
George
honestly think they should have
Meehan.
reshuffled it?
Yeah, I think at one point or another, that top 50 was fire, but that's over with, right? Like the game has changed so dramatically. As people have done so much since that time. And I know people might look at it like, yeah, but there's certain advancements that help them. They didn't have the same sneakers, yada, yada. That's not my problem. My problem is there are better players with better stats that have done better things.
Like
in
Klay
this game.
Thompson should have been a top 75 player, I think.
There's a few people he's not better than working over that.
yeah,
But
yeah.
to your point, the whole top 50, there was a chance they wouldn't get in. It's not like they were guaranteed spots. So I guess in 25 years when they do the NBA 100, some might not make it. Like I'm talking about, if you played in the 40s, 50s,
But I don't think
Don't
they're
say-
gonna, I don't think they're gonna
Well,
redo
you can say
it.
what you want.
fuck Bill Russell, fuck Will Chamberlain.
Nah, I
you
disagree
can't-
with you.
you
I
can't do
disagree
that,
with you.
man.
How?
Because they're like the they're
No
like
matter
pillars of the
what,
NBA.
no
Like,
matter.
it's-
They were so
yeah,
dominant.
They were dominant in their
You
era.
should be so dominant
no,
when
no,
there's
no.
4 teams.
No, but listen, there was a lot. I get what you mean.
Come on, dog. You're playing with 10 Hall of Famers. You know what the fuck JaVale McGee would do to these dudes in the 50s?
Look. I
I
understand.
don't know about Bill Russell, Will Chamberlain, though.
yeah,
I understand
yeah.
other people.
Food. Bill
But
Russell
they-
6'9".
but
He's
they-
food.
They say that obviously none of us saw them play.
So
live.
nobody 6'9" could be good.
No,
Bill
not
Russell,
then, bro.
6'11".
They
Don't
said
listen.
that there's a certain
Even
amount
if he
of
was
players-
6'9",
6'9" now,
even
he's
if he was
shrunk.
6'9" and he was just a rebound getting nigga
See,
and a
there's
fucking
certain-
dunker,
there's
he
certain
could still
players
be
that
good.
have transition errors, and
He could still
I
be
think
good.
those are two players that can transition errors.
We have
That you
seen
could
nothing
just
of
drop
them, though, dog. Like,
That you could
what
just drop.
highlights do we see of Bill Russell?
There were no cameras.
Cool. So
yo,
how am I supposed to know he could transition?
So
I
let me ask you a
understand
question.
that.
So why every great basketball player looks at video of these dudes and literally studies them and be like, these dudes are that great?
Who does that?
Every great basketball
did
player.
it.
Dog, you're talking about footwork. You're talking
Ewing
about
did
like
it.
specific skill, man. Like these
Olajuwon
dudes that
did it.
translate. They learn from these dudes.
Okay, everyone learns from Olajuwon. That's the most skilled center we've ever seen.
No, everyone
learns from
not,
Olajuwon.
Not only
now.
from no, for us, it's easy to see why Olajuwon's footwork is that nasty. For NBA players, they can see fucking any center and be like, yo, this a slightly above average. You know what they'll see? They'll see fucking Sabonis, who was a great player. They'll see Sabonis and be like, yo, his footwork is incredible, bro.
Yeah. No, I know.
Okay, so then
He
they'll
was
go
the
back to the
ballerina
50s.
with a
They'll go
big
back to the
head.
60s, 70s. Who do you think they got that footwork from? You think those players are just? It's like the old dude in the park that will bust your ass because he
said
just
Pistol Pete.
knows how to get in good position. He knows how to create room by fucking stepping
Yeah, that's
into your
cool.
legs and shit. Like, yo, dog.
But he's playing against us at a park, not against other fucking NBA athletes, dog. He's not doing that
Okay,
against these dudes.
I'll say this. There is an argument where, of course, there's a lot of guys nowadays that would be better than those guys, just like as far as if you translate it the way they were in that time to now. But you just can't do that. There has to be a balance. There has to be a 50-50. You have to give them credit for being absolutely the best player in that
I
decade.
do. That's why they got their 11
Dog,
rings and they
were
stay
playing,
over there.
They were playing against the whole world, and they were the best player in that decade.
Come on, dog,
against the whole world.
Bro, they weren't ballers back then,
So how
dog.
about- how about this?
What do you want me to tell you?
This is a question that comes up a lot, right? There's a lot of times we hear that certain players today couldn't play in the 90s because in the 90s they played, in the 90s they play, a lot
Tougher,
more physical
whatever,
and stuff
yeah.
like that, right? So in this case,
Which is true.
in this case, right? Like then there's certain players. There's like amount of play that Kevin Durant could play in any
Of course.
generation.
He's a freak.
You know what I'm
LeBron could
saying?
play in any
he's-
generation, yeah.
There's like a set. So that's why I feel in this case where we can't just throw Bill and Wilt Chamberlain to the side because it's like. Will Chamberlain's numbers were just too. Like, I think he had like a 50-point triple double. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. I don't
averaged
think we
50
could
for
put
a season.
right? Which
But you're supposed to do that.
No.
Because if they're supposed to, there should have been others
doing it.
Okay, name me one guy he went against. Name me his adversary.
Bill Russell.
No, they weren't. They missed each other. Bill Russell was 50s. He was 60s.
No, Steph.
They missed
played.
each other. Guaranteed they missed each
You
other.
talking about Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell?
And Bill Russell missed
No,
each
they
other.
played.
That's
They
their
played,
rival.
bro. They
They
played.
missed each other.
They played.
That's why Wilt didn't eat as much as he should have because he kept on running into those self.
I'm gonna look at it right. I haven't took my
Yeah.
phone out. I'm looking
No,
at it right
I'm
now.
not- bro.
That's like sure, but that's the whole. That was like their whole thing. They're like together.
What happened, Diggy? What you want to know about the hookah?
Is it okay if I throw the ashes in your drain? They broke it. It just goes down. It's like ash.
No, but yo. Yeah,
Diego's doing a marvelous job, man.
No,
Come
but
on,
wait.
yo.
That's
I'm
true.
not gonna lie. The hookah was good.
It was good.
Yeah.
I was stuck on it for
I'm
a
proud
minute.
of you.
Yeah, but like I do get your argument because to some extent you guys are right. Look, first of all, the NBA was more physical in the back in the day. You could debate it if you want, but you could look at the numbers and the score once the Sun. Remember when it was like you could look at before and after with the Suns when they had.
No, yeah, right. Bill
Yeah,
left them by 3 years.
so that's like his.
3
That's
years.
that's like his adversary, right? So that's why I said like those two guys, like defensive player of the years that Bill Russell won, and then Wilt was buckets. Like Kareem, I feel like Kareem could play like in any type of era. So those guys, but then there's like the Dave DeBushers, where we're just kind of like who? There you go.
Stop. That's a fucking Knicks legend, dog. Don't
I hear you. I hear you. All right. But I would take Bernard
What?
King over him.
Me too.
See what I'm saying?
That was
But Dave
Hanson
is
said
in
who?
the.
But Dave's in it.
Yeah.
Because he was a part of that cool Knicks team.
But
that
Bernard
won-
King
that won-
was
That
healthy
had
for a
Danny
couple
Malcolm,
years,
dog.
and
But yeah, Bernard, they said that Bernard King was Melo before
Yeah,
Melo.
Melo, he was.
You know what I mean?
He averaged
He was.
30,
He was
he was
exactly.
bucket,
He was
like-
a lot. He played just like Melo.
Right.
So.
Right. So that's why I feel like those like. I mean,
look, I'm not saying take them off, but like the George McCann.
but I'm talking about
like,
so when they do the 100, right? Like they're probably not going to reshuffle. They're probably going to just keep the same.
Even Pistol
75.
Pete, dog. Like
And
I
do
mean,
the
Pistol
whole-
Pete was advanced.
He made it though.
He was. Yeah, no. But I'm saying he was
But
advanced.
Pistol Piece with he's a handle changer.
I know,
right?
but
So that's
a lot of
kinda where
people.
the game
That's
changes.
why, because a lot of people say like, oh, everyone they were going against a lot of people who dribble like this, right?
yeah, I thought that was the end of your thought.
I mean, they
No, no,
couldn't-
no. I'm looking at this man
I mean,
right
they
here.
couldn't go left. You know.
Yeah.
No, no, I get you.
They were Spreewell, cut the handle.
But exactly, they were spree rolling. Spree roll was still nasty.
Spirit was nasty.
Yo, dog. Just because you think like people will look at if Luka Doncic didn't play in this era and he played in the '90s, he would be somebody who you'd be like, maybe you don't translate the same.
No, you're right.
But guess what? It translates the same. It's basketball, dog. It's skill sometimes. It's not only who's the fastest, who's gonna jump the highest. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Jordan
Luka playing the 90s?
Jordan was the most. That's why people say Jordan over LeBron. Like the generation don't see it, but like Jordan was the most supremely skilled player. Like he was, dog. He was fucking Yo, I used to I hate anybody who nowadays be like defending Jordan and loving Jordan just because they hate LeBron is ridiculous. So I know people like that. I always tell you guys. And that's ridiculous because like, yo, dog, they're 1A, 1B. But for anybody who doesn't understand how great Jordan was, that this dude used to make me hate him, that he just killed everybody.
You cried
night in, night out.
First of all.
No.
I
He just, dog, he was like, when it was game time, it wasn't even a question. And that was just frustrating me because it was like, yo, dog, this nigga's human.
Yeah.
Yo, he got to let it go one time. And it's every single time this dude just game time, give him the ball, he's going to make every right decision. He was just there. And LeBron's a lot like that, though, to be honest with you. LeBron just shows up. And you hear his name often. And the announcer just keeps saying, and LeBron with a block, and LeBron with the play. You know, like, yo, that's why they're 1A, 1B. But don't get it twisted. Like, Jordan was that. And it wasn't overrated, so.
Well, to get back on topic, the snubs. All right, the snubs. The obvious snubs. Dwight's not only top 75. He might be top 40
Okay.
in the history. Talking about body
Ewing?
work. Huh?
Over Ewing?
No, fuck no. Ewing's top 5 center of all time. Fuck y'all talking about?
What?
You heard me.
You
heard me.
See? Yo, there's no bias.
Ewing's not better than Dwight
You
Howard?
got that blue and orange on your head?
The same stats you were just talking about right now would prove that Dwight Howard is
I
obvious.
mean, they both went to one final only.
Yeah, one had to play against Jordan.
Who can stop that fadeaway?
One played against Kobe, and then one played against Hakeem Olajuwon that got killed.
You mean
Yeah.
He
Okay.
did, I mean, he did get killed.
But to
though.
get
no
to the
doubt.
to
Hey,
get to
I'm
the
a Ewing
finals,
fan, nigga.
He didn't
Hold
beat
on.
Jordan though to get the finals, bro.
I know, but I'm saying
Scotty.
Patrick Ewing had a harder route to the finals than Dwight did.
Okay.
So you can't bring that up. Dwight's not better than Ewing. Ask Nick. Please.
But you're talking about all these
I'm
different
not saying he
stats
is.
about
I'm just
defensive
saying,
player
though,
of the
but he
year.
brought-
MVP,
one can
all these
actually
stuff.
put the ball on the floor. One can shoot
he brought up
73% from
Well,
the
he brought up
free
good-
throw
They're
line.
different players, but
Of course, they're different. But you
they're
obviously take Ewing's skill set.
No,
it's not even
You brought
close,
you brought a
dog.
good point, though. You brought a good point.
I'm saying-
I'm the biggest Patrick Ewing
I'm
fan.
gonna pick Ewing. Yeah,
I'm a
pick
Pat Ewing fan. I don't like Dwight
Wait,
Howard.
you think
I'm just talking
Dwight's better than
the
Pat?
stats
All
that
I'm
you
saying is that he
mentioned.
brought up because you brought the stats.
The stats
right?
that you mentioned would put somebody to say, yo, you know what? Dwight is better. I'm not
I'm not
saying
gonna
he's
lie.
better.
I'm not gonna lie. The stats, no. Dwight never. Ewing has 28, 26, 27 point per game seasons. Dwight never reached over 23. It's not as close as you think it is. Ewing is supremely better than Dwight Howard.
Well,
Offensively, he's clearly better.
But defensively,
Clearly.
Offensively, he's
Dwight
clear.
But the
Howard.
gap offensively is way bigger.
I'm with you. I'm with
Dwight
you.
Howard relied
That's
on
true.
strength and
No, that's true.
athleticism, not a fucking offensive skill in his body.
Yes.
Ewing had a midi. Ewing could shoot
That's
free throws,
true.
post work, footwork, everything you could think of. Ewing had. Please, let's not get the shit twisted. But Dwight is top 40.
Yeah.
Other snubs. Pau Gasol's a snub. Pau Gasol has done more in the NBA than Anthony Davis. That's a fact. Tracy McGrady is a snub. Vince Carter.
I don't know about Paul Gasol over. Yeah, I don't know
Stop.
about that.
Vince
think-
Carter
I mean,
is a snub.
I like Paul a lot.
Chris
man.
Bosh has done more in the league than Anthony Davis.
I take Powell.
Chris
over,
Bosh is close. So
Chris
Bosh, I like Chris
Bosh was making
I'm
the
giving-
playoffs.
I'm
Making
giving
the
Powell
playoffs
Bosh
as the
was
best
in
player
top
on his
75?
team.
No.
No, he missed it. He's top 50. He made the playoffs every year as the number one player on his team.
Honestly,
Okay, and what did Anthony Davis do? Every year of his career, he made it to one. He made it playoffs
yo,
once.
dog, I love Anthony
Before-
Davis, and
I
I'm
lo-
with you. And I'm with you.
Kentucky.
And I'm with
No.
you.
Anthony Davis is a little overrated. I like him too.
He is
but
now
we've been
because of injuries.
but we've been overrating him. He's not who we think he is. He is a clear number two. He's as number two as it gets. He didn't help LeBron win. LeBron got him the ring. Let's not get this shit
He's
twisted.
has-
the perfect number 2, though.
No.
He is what
You
Scottie
guys are
Pippen is.
wilding
He's a number. What does he
out
do as a
right
number
now.
one? One playoff.
Yo,
Nah,
listen.
yo,
One
Josh-
playoff, dog.
Josh,
Stop.
he don't dominate,
No,
though. Like, he
he's
should.
not.
He
He's
doesn't.
not right now. If you're talking about current, but yo, dog, come on.
But it is current. They did it now. They wrote.
You guys are talking about Anthony Davis like he wasn't a top 10 player in the NBA right now, dog.
Okay,
Like he's the perfect number two
He's a
He
perfect
is.
number 2 to win a championship.
right now.
Perfect number two.
No, right
No.
now.
But even when he was on the-
or even 2 years ago.
Joshy, when he was the one, what did he do,
He was on the
dog?
Pelicans.
When he was in the Pelicans, he was a perfect number two.
What did he
win a-
didn't
to
make
win-
the playoffs,
To
bro?
win a championship. You're not hearing me. To win a championship,
No.
he is the perfect number 2. He's a
Joshy.
perfect number two.
So
1-2
he's a
punch.
perfect number two now, right? So you're asking me what was he on the
Yeah,
Pelicans?
When he was the
What did
number
they
one,
do
he
on the
wasn't really doing
Pelicans?
anything.
Diggy.
They had no number two. They had no number three. They had
Because
no
he's the
nothing.
number two. They didn't have a number one. That was their issue.
Agree to disagree.
LeBron is their number one.
Agree to disagree.
Also, Tracy McGrady, one of the most skilled basketball players we've
I agree with you
ever
there.
seen.
Yes.
You're telling me the man who was compared to Kobe for 5 to 6 years is not in the top 75 of all time, averaged
with you.
32 points per game.
Enough said.
Legit.
That was Kobe's
No, no,
biggest
no, no,
adversary
no,
in
no,
my
no,
eyes.
no,
What
no,
about, yo,
no.
you don't think Vince Carter got
You don't gotta
snubbed
say
too?
nothing else.
Of course, Vince Carter got
Yeah,
snubbed.
Vince Carter
Vince
got
Carter's a snub. Vince Carter's a super snub. T-Mac was better than Vince Carter.
I agree.
You're
10
talking about 32, 7, and 6. Legit
10
can handle
times,
the
nigga.
rock.
I'm sorry.
Wait.
Defend.
Wait. Can I just say that?
T-Mac was amazing.
Can I just
bro.
say I discovered T-Mac? Remember playing NBA 2K on
Yeah.
Dreamcast?
Oh, you discovered him?
Me. I'm just saying, like, I'm not to the
Oh,
world. For in my life, the way I discovered
Oh,
it.
okay.
You're right.
I
The
was
way
just
discovered
hyped because
it-
he was straight out of high school. I
No,
remember being so
but he was a
amped.
bench player on the
On the
Raptors,
Raptors, yeah.
and I used to
Yeah.
just take him off the bench and put him as a starter. That's the only way I even he's dominating.
Nah, he was my
Small
favorite player growing up.
Yeah.
T-Mac is easily, in my opinion, strictly skill. He's top 15 skill. Top to bottom, just basketball
No,
skill.
just
dog.
Injuries held him back. The back injuries.
Yeah,
you're
he
right.
was
right.
different. And
When
another
he got a chance in the Magic, he fucking was showing
And then
out.
another shady and then obviously I think Tony Parker may be a snub, but not really.
No.
Nah.
Not really, but I think he's in the conversation.
No.
I don't think so either. I don't think so either.
You think James Harden should have been on it?
he is in it?
Yeah.
No, do you think he should have been on it?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Like he's been better than Anthony Davis.
No.
His whole life.
And
Better
James
than,
Harden is one of the greatest players ever, dog. He's like top 20.
He's one of the most skilled players. He's not one of the great. There's no greatness in James Harden.
I'm sorry to say,
I think
but
greatness and best is two
as
different
dominant
things.
as he was offensively, is like unheard of
Yeah.
for years.
But that's
straight.
skill.
Because you
I think greatness is a whole different
Don't
thing.
you feel like James Harden and Tracy McGrady, you kind of like as far because
I think T-Mac's better.
I think T-Mac's better too.
T-Mac's nickname back in the day was a second round virgin. That was his. I'm not making that up. That was it. That
Yeah,
was.
no,
that
he
was
never
his
got
nick-
the-
that,
yeah.
that was nickname back then. With James Harden,
Yeah.
that's his knock on him too.
Yeah.
Great regular season player.
It's just not fair.
Why?
Well,
Because
T-Mac
there's
never had
very-
the-
there's
T-Mac
very
never had
li-
the teams like
yeah,
that.
there's very little bit of players who can. I don't think there's almost anybody except for like the LeBrons that can literally lift their team past like first, second round when they come against like some pretty strong teams. But even regardless, too, like you look at some of the greatest players, they had a tough time until they got some help to get past like the first round. Even dog, you're talking about some great teams That shit matters. In the NBA,
Yeah.
it's only one.
Especially his
when
era
they
in the
game
West,
plan,
dog.
when they game plan to stop that superstar in the playoffs, like in most sports, yo, dog, it's tough, bro. It's a
Yao
team
Ming
sport.
never there. Bobby Jackson was your point guard for 1 year. Shane Battier, like, bro, there weren't Louis Scola. It was not
like
that
he didn't
good.
show up.
Yeah, he did
You know
his
what I'm saying?
shit.
Like-
Mind you, Bill Simmons wrote a crazy article. I don't want to quote it because I don't remember it fully, but like a crazy article detailing year by year for T-Mac, and now he's been like the unluckiest player in the history of the NBA.
and that matters too.
Of course, he's unlucky, but
We hate to talk about it because it's not right to
but
say
strictly
that.
off of skill, you compared to Kobe for most of your life, you're easily top 75. And then this is my dark horse. Don't kill me for this. This is a Wale answer.
So I'm in the celebrity game.
Look, I'm gonna say
Wale
this
was
right
knifing
now.
ball in the street.
I don't think he's top 75. Right? What I'm about to say.
But you think he's top 100?
Of course, I think so. But it's like what I don't know what the criteria is. If it's accolades, if it's this, Ben Wallace needs some consideration.
Yeah,
You're talking about
he
a
should've-
4-time
yeah.
defensive player of the year,
I'm
rebounding
I'm
leader,
back that
blocks
up.
leader.
I don't think he should be
How
top
is he not
75,
top?
No, but top 100.
Yeah, top. I get it. I get what you mean. You're
You're
saying it exactly right.
Legit dominated, and won a ring. Was a linchpin for defense on that team.
Is that fire from you? That's fire smell? Okay, sorry.
I actually fuck it. He is top 75.
Okay.
Because what is it? If it's off skill only, how is T-Mac not in it? If it's off
But
accolades,
you would take Ben Wallace. See, I don't know, man.
We gotta take off the list.
It would hard. It would
Right?
for me.
Dame
no,
can
no,
go,
no.
Westbrook can go.
No,
I think Kyrie should be on the list,
I
bro.
don't think Westbrook not
Yeah.
over Westbrook.
I think
I
Kyrie
love
Kyrie over Dame.
Kyrie
I
definitely
love
should be.
Kyrie
Kyrie's
skill
game. I
wise.
love
He's not
Kyrie's
gonna be
game.
in there. He ain't gonna be
I'm not
in
gonna
there.
lie. Give me Kyrie's career over Westbrook's. Call me crazy. I want the ring. I want the shot in the finals. More help than a lot of people. I'm not saying he did more than LeBron. He didn't, but he did a lot more than he gets credit for.
Yeah.
To help win that championship.
One of the great-
Give me
One of the
Kyrie's
best number
career.
twos.
He is one of the best number twos.
Yeah,
he is one of the most
is.
skilled.
He is. I'm not joking.
But he's not. He's definitely not.
Number one.
Number one.
I agree.
He's not.
So and is Russell number one? Like that's touchy
Russ-
because it's like
No.
Yo, I agree. He's not.
statistically, Russ is phenomenal.
But he's possible. He could possibly be number one.
You know
It's
what
just
I'm
that
saying?
he, yeah.
To average a triple double three times, I think 3 times in his career, it's for a season. It's amazing. You know, with Kyrie, if you really
That goes back to
look
team,
at,
though, too.
Look at it from
Word.
when he hit that shot, right, and then the next season he played well when they got swept by the Warriors, right. Then since he went to the Celtics, the Nets, like what has he really done since?
Not
then?
much. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what I
Injuries
mean?
in
Yeah,
Boston.
injuries
then
and the whole
leaving, and
stuff,
then
yeah,
whatever
yeah.
he's doing now.
Right.
Oh, wait, can I ask you guys a question? I don't mean it, but did Westbrook average a triple double without KD?
Yeah,
They
that's
were
what he
all
did.
without
He did, right?
KD.
He did,
They're all
okay.
without
I'm
KD.
saying because
Oh, they all without
they
KD.
had no other option.
And I know that, but he was going to the playoffs too, though.
Yeah,
Okay,
You know what I mean?
no, he's definitely like when we say number one, right? Obviously, he can be the best
I'm
player on
putting
the
him on
team.
the 75.
But for a
him on the-
championship
Yeah,
team,
yeah.
Yeah, no one's taking him out of. You can't take him out of 75.
He's a-
You
he-
cannot
he-
average a triple
He's
double.
our
what, 2 or 3
generation Oscar
seasons?
Robertson.
But
Oscar Robertson's better,
I
but
don't,
you know what I mean.
I
Like,
don't, and I love Ben Wallace, man, and I like all your points, but like I don't see myself taking
Like
Dame
8, yeah,
off for him. You know what I mean? Because Dame is
I'll
so
take
much,
I'll take
That's a good
Dame
point.
out for Vince Carter. I'll
For
take
T-
Dame
or for
out for
T-Mac,
T-Mac
or for T-Mac.
instantly.
Y'all
for,
got Vince over Damian Lillard.
Yeah,
yeah, I do.
But,
I must be in a different world,
I don't
bro.
know, man.
I love Vince, but-
Vince.
No, it's not a bad argument. That's not a bad argument.
T-Mac,
Yo.
I'm with you, but the
not a
Vince
bad
over
argument.
Dame, maybe not. So
Yeah.
Dame.
don't-
T-Mac
I
is a
love
definite.
Dame. I
Because
love
I feel
Dame.
like-
We've been overrating him, giving a little pass too much.
why? Because he sticks with the same team.
Not even I don't care
No,
about
you know
that.
what?
I
I'm
like
with you.
that.
I'm
Empty
with you.
score.
I'm with you.
Shoot the three. No midi.
I mean, no, he has a lot of good playoff performances.
Nah, I'm with him.
Of course.
I think I got Dame over Vince too.
Yeah, but
No, I have Vince over Dame.
I got Dame over Vince.
No, I got
No,
Dame
no.
over
Dame,
Vince.
when Dame did the whole,
He has moments.
I got
You know
Dame
what I mean?
over Vince,
Yeah,
but I
moments.
don't have anybody of their over T-Mac.
Yeah.
Like I still don't understand why
T-Mac
that
should've
happened.
been in.
Right?
Yeah, I
Like,
agree.
T-Mac should've been in.
Realistically,
But I think that's because they kept all these old dudes in, like number 50. Not even like
cares?
like that. Dave DeBuscher, like, bro, come on, dog. I don't care what he did
Yeah,
for
it-
them,
it
and I'm a
was-
Knicks fan.
Was Jeremy Lin in there?
No, dog.
what the fuck?
But like, in what world? In what world, dog, is Dave
fucking
DeBuscher better than
robbery.
T-Mac, or should be held into the same
I
sentence
think,
as
I
T-Mac?
think pretty much what they did was they just did the next 25. You know what I mean? And then like you got to think about it. Like you got Dirk, Tim Duncan. Like those guys weren't on that original 50. So
Yeah. Well, 'cause they
like,
did in 96,
They
so,
even, did
like,
a whole,
yeah.
they even added Shaq in the original top 50. I was telling D like they added Shaq because Shaq. That's why Shaq didn't show up to it. I think he was hurt too, but he said he was like, I don't deserve to be on this team. I just got drafted in
Wait,
92.
they put him on the 96. They
put him
did
on
a
the- on the-
96.
97, right?
But it's- yeah.
He was dominant from the moment he came
but
in.
Yeah,
they
he
did
was.
it because they said
They knew what
He was a
coming.
freak of nature, son.
That's why Lillard to me makes sense.
This
Yeah.
is what Shaq is saying. Shaq is like, yo, I don't deserve to be on this team, but yes, you do though, because I guess they saw like, yo,
Well, you would,
like
you're gonna
but
make it eventually.
All you got to do is continue to do this shit right here.
It's kind of, but for
Yeah,
me, I'm
good.
thinking, I'm like, yo, should they have put Grant Hill and Jason Kidd on that team. No, maybe not Jason Kidd, but Grant Hill.
Thank God they didn't.
At that point, that it would have looked bad because now you look at you can't take Grant Hill off.
Oh, listen, hindsight is 2020, but
he was
you
on the
can
path
see,
to be.
That's what I'm saying.
Grant
You
Hill
can
for
see
sure.
a person like.
That's a gamble I'm saying they took.
No, it's
Yeah.
a super
Yeah,
gamble.
yeah,
but you
but
can see a person
Shaq
like
could've got
Shaq
hurt.
and not.
Right.
Yeah, he could have gotten hurt, but to that point, there still was no way he wouldn't have been what he is.
No,
right?
no, that is a risk.
Without going to. No, I'm saying without the injury shit.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you are going to take that shot. Like, I understand why you don't have Kyrie there, but you got Damian there.
No.
You got Lillard there, right? Like you
Oh,
could
no, I
just
don't get that.
see.
I don't get that.
You could, dude. Like you just see certain. I know because you're saying, is it accolades? Is it skill?
Yeah.
Like what are we?
That's the thing. I
basing
don't know.
it?
I don't know what they're doing.
But, champion.
But look, even this.
I think this.
And Kyrie, Kyrie's
but a lot of-
Kyrie
remember-
is a fucking champion.
Hold
though.
on,
Yeah,
but
but
like
yeah.
Hall of Fame,
And Rookie of the
where
Year.
your relationship with the media matters, I think that's another
No, but
thing they take into consideration.
But not only that, like
Yeah,
if you look at
yeah.
it, like Kyrie, yeah, he's a champion, but like obviously he's a champion with LeBron. We're gonna go, but Kyrie is injured. Yo, I love Kyrie. Like everyone knows, I was
One
my
of the
favorite
most
player in
skilled
league.
basketball players we have ever
best
seen.
dribbler I ever seen. Yeah, best dribbler ever. Right. You
Hands
can say-
down.
Yeah, you can't say hands down. People say Isaiah Thomas, older heads.
No,
whatever,
it's
but-
Kyrie, elite layup package. Kyrie,
Don't
I
listen
feel
to
you.
old heads. They
50,
out of
40,
there.
90,
it's
averaging
common.
23.
Isaiah Thomas and Kyrie Irving, they're the 1A, 1B, whatever. But Kyrie, you don't really see him. Like, you ever seen him on a team by himself without other superstars? They're literally always a bad team, right? Then you see Dame Lillard carry his team regularly. And part of that is availability as well. Kyrie's always hurt. So, part of that is that Kyrie, for a lot of years, had trouble moving the ball and keeping his team involved. He was a great scorer, but Dame is a great scorer. But
Kyrie's a better scorer than Dame.
Kyrie's fun to watch. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
exactly. And I think
That's
that
why
blinds us.
That's why the Damian
I think that
Lillard
blinds
shit
us.
matters.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
like
agree.
Josh said, he keeps his team in it, right?
He always
you
has.
have to be a leader.
Always has,
He's
though.
got playoff moments, man.
No, I agree. Kyrie is probably a better overall, like, skilled scorer than Dame.
The only thing Dame
no
does
question.
better on a basketball court
No
than him
question.
is dunk and shoot the three. Nothing else in between is he better than Kyrie.
That matters.
Shooting the three and dunk is more important than everything else Kyrie does.
It's not more important, but when the argument,
But
you can't say it's clearly
if you're
better.
neck
Yeah, you
and
can't
neck
say that.
and you can actually be
You shoot
better
the three
at
ball better,
three
and especially
dunk.
from the distance he shoots, like the whole everything. You know,
It's a factor, bro.
Kyrie's a point guard that gets you 50, 40, 90, scoring 24 points per game. Dame is never going to do that.
I love Kyrie. Right?
No, you understand? Dame is never going to do that. Okay. Dame has no midi. It's either three. He's easier to guard than Kyrie. Kyrie can score from absolutely anywhere. He is the point guard offensive version of Kobe.
I don't know if Kyrie could do the same thing with that Portland team that Dame did with the Portland team, like taking them to the conference finals.
I think they could because I
don't
think
have an
if Kyrie
overall
was
game.
healthy with the Celtics, they could have. Kyrie with that Celtics team, they probably would have beat.
They were stacked.
It's not. It was a young Tatum. It's not, don't look at them now.
They
and
were
be like,
okay, no, but that young Tatum, everyone, he was what Tatum was the number 3
They
pick.
went to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah,
without him.
exactly.
Yeah.
Tatum was what, number 3 pick, right?
Him and Jalen Brown was good.
Exactly.
yeah, but
yeah, dog.
they could have won with Kyrie, and now it was a whole fucking different conversation.
But that's a lot of coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Yeah,
if.
exactly.
And that's
And you
the
know what
problem
happened.
with it. You know
Dog,
what I'm saying?
I love
Okay,
Kyrie.
and Dame never even went there, so who cares? And when he did, he got sunned.
He
Okay,
went to the
but-
he went to the Western Conference
What I
Finals.
mean-
Once and then got sunned.
Yo,
ran
dog,
into the Warriors.
that's why I say, like, yo, availability, number one. And number two is, like, all-around game. Dame just impacts the game all around more than Kyrie. Kyrie, like, to Chetty's point, is, like, way more flashy. I love Kyrie, the best dribbler, like, I ever seen in my life, obviously. I said that before, whatever. But Kyrie just doesn't do it game in, game out. I've seen him dominate games, and the team is still getting rocked by 15, 20 points. That don't happen with Dame often. And that has to do with
Imagine that in Giannis.
that has to do with a lot of things. It has to do with moving the ball. It has to do with I don't know. I don't want to shit on Kyrie because his defense. He's the kind of superstar that when he really wants to win games, when it matters, when he has
He's gonna sit there. He's gonna play.
he's gonna play D. But when it's
yeah.
not, he's not gonna play on some James Harden. He's not gonna play D. He's gonna let people go.
Dame don't play or even attempt to play defense. So don't use that against Kyrie and not use it against Dame.
Yeah.
Dame
Well,
don't even attempt to play defense.
I think the fact
And
that
I
hold on,
like
hold on.
Dame.
The fact that they can see you turn it on and off is a problem to people, right?
No, yeah, I can
Because
see how
if
that's a
they
good
never
team.
see you turn
Good
it
team.
on, it's understood. Yo, that's just not who you are.
Yo, he inspires.
But
Dame
if you're
inspires.
able to say, just not doing it today. Fuck this shit. I didn't come to play. Yo, they take that. They look at that badly.
Yo.
It's the same thing I say. Like media has to be a big part of it.
Kyrie is not the leader that Dame is, though.
He's not.
That's hurting him.
That's a fact.
and I hate to look at shit like that. Like it matters.
But like someone
to them it does.
But it has to.
does, though.
It has to when you're trying to win.
No, it does. It does. I agree with you. I agree with you.
But like I'm gonna be honest, for KD, Kyrie's a way better teammate than Dame.
Okay.
Easily. And that's what I like to look at. How can this point guard play with another star? I think Kyrie is more adaptable
but
But that's not a
to
fact.
everyone else.
But
That's not a fact.
That's
of
not a
course.
fact. That's absolute just theory.
But no, I think so.
Yeah.
No, based off of game, and how
They
Kyrie plays basketball.
They keep saying that KD wanted to go to the Knicks, man. Like he wanted to go to the Knicks, and Kyrie was the one who swayed him away.
But
So he's obviously, there is an alpha male.
The reason I'm
Kyrie's
doubtful
it.
about that. The reason I'm doubtful about that is
Going to
because
the
number
Knicks?
one, Dame moves the about him being a better teammate is because Dame moves the ball better, and number two, which
Dame does not move the ball better
he does.
than Kyrie.
Yeah, he does.
No,
He does.
no.
Well, we can be here all night.
Okay,
so-
but the other point is
What?
because you said he's a 3-point shooter, that matters more. Like because you want Durant to be the number 1 A guy, so a lot of times you want if a guy's gonna be set up for an outside shot, you want to be able to depend on him. That's why.
Kyrie shot 40% for 3 last year.
No, he's not a bad 3-point shooter.
No, he's a great 3-point shooter.
I know he's a great
we
3-point
gotta-
shooter.
We got to talk about this next topic. Like it has to happen.
Yeah.
The Juwan Howard shit.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
let me know. What is it? What's the next topic? Yeah. We understand.
Did you guys see?
Lily-
You guys see?
Yeah.
You guys see-
It's all good. It's all good. It's all love.
We're
It's all
all
love.
just happy that
It's
KG
all
is
love.
on
It's
the
all
list.
love.
Yeah.
We'll talk about this once the show's over.
That's it. Nigga. Kevin going there forever. Go. What's
Isaiah
the
Rashad.
Yo, chill, B. I'm gonna have to frank
Yeah, I
that.
know, right? You gotta have to frank that. You gotta pause that. Man. That just sounds
Nah,
weird if
yeah,
you leave
I
it like
can't-
that.
I can't be that way. I apologize.
Isaiah.
guys. Yo,
That's our exactly.
shout out to the gay community. So Juwan Howard slapped the shit out of somebody. Apparently,
He kept it gangster.
I don't even know what happened. Chetty, tell me, put me up on game.
He kept it Rodney Park.
So
This is exactly why we needed him out the NBA.
Juwan Howard, coach of the Michigan Wolverines, after a game against Wisconsin. So pretty much I'll kind of just backtrack what happened. So they were up big, like what, 14D, something like that.
14 or 20, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he called the time. He kept coaching. He was calling timeouts. He was just doing stuff like this. And this thing happened between Phil Jackson and Mike D'Antoni years ago. Obviously, when Kobe was still RIP. So yeah,
Phoenix
so,
D'Antoni, though? This was like...
Yes, Phoenix
okay.
D'Antoni. Yeah, because so pretty much he called timeout. He was still coaching his team. You know what I mean? He's still getting your reps in, preparing for whatever. And Juwan's kind of like, yo, let's wrap this up. Y'all winning. You know what I mean? You don't need to keep calling timeouts and subbing in and stuff like that. When they went to go do the handshake after every college game, everybody shakes hands. They go through the line.
Weak.
When they got to each other, they actually that's actually something I'm going to bring up too because they said they might want to get rid of that
They
because
should.
these
Kinda
guys
should
are
that.
battling all game.
I just lost, fam. I
Some
ain't
Dick
shaking
Vitale
your
on the
hand.
hospital bed after the game. Recovering from cancer,
Yo,
saying
dogs,
apologies.
do you like if you ever like hear like or if you even go to like a high school game? I've gone to my nephew's game. Like, he plays in middle school. You hear the shit these kids say to each other. I'm just kind of
horrible.
like,
Yeah,
this is
dog.
wild.
As you should.
You know what I
Dog,
mean?
read the line.
But
KG status.
between the lines is like Lala tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah.
I don't want to shake
Bro,
his hand.
real
back.
talk,
Facts, facts.
So
In high
game,
school,
good game.
we're playing Stuyvesant. We did this,
You ever did
Stuyvesant
that?
High School, and that's a smart high school. This one dude, I swear on my mother, to each of us, I just giving us a dap. You're not going to college. You're not going to college. You're not going to college. You're not going to college.
That's the nerdiest
And
shit.
he said it at Stuyvesant, and we beat them at their homecoming
Dog, I
Friday
would
night.
cry
And I was
laughing,
like, bro,
dog.
what are you talking about? He even said it to the alumni. He's like, I'm already in college. Like, what are you talking about? He's like, you're not going to college. I swear on my mother. I was like, yo. And I'm like, what
Nah, he's a troll.
dog.
He's a troll. I like this
He
kid.
created the STEM player already.
Yeah.
Like he had to create it.
He created this shit for Kanye, a little funk.
He's going to create it for Kanye.
I like this
There's
kid.
no
He's a troll,
losses.
bro.
There's no losses when you do that.
So
You're gonna say, I am going to college.
honestly, let Jonah know knowledge over everything, dogs. Knowledge over everything, dogs.
Facts.
So pretty much what happened was the Wisconsin coach and Juwan Howard, the Michigan coach, gets in the middle, and then he tells him, he goes, yo, like you can't really read their lips, but you could definitely tell them, so yo, what you did was some bullshit, right? Mm-hmm.
He did say, I'm going to remember that.
I'm gonna remember that,
That's
right?
what he said,
And I like that though because they're gonna have to see each other in the Big Ten
Yeah.
tournament. A little scuffle happens and stuff like that, but then the assistant coach, I'm not sure what he said, but it incited Juwan to like slap the shit. I'm talking about he muffed him, like
Yeah.
you know, remember how Jay-Z did it in
on, man.
that to that girl and
Yeah.
that picture that we always see. Sorry, Hov. So he just like muffed this dude, and then like the dude was like shocked. Like you saw that right?
Yeah.
Like, he was just kind of like, damn, I just got slapped like in front of like 100,000 people
By former NBA player.
By
I don't know
former
why.
NBA player, you know,
Juwan's
he gave-
about it.
He gave me
He
the
been
fab,
about it.
He gave him the Fab Five
Yeah, exactly. He been about it.
in the fucking head. So he slapped shit out of him, and then all the players start fighting. I'm gonna get to that point too next because I don't think the players should be.
Yeah.
They shouldn't get anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're defending coach. Coach is showing me what to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's a leader of men. But
Nah.
so Juwan slaps the other coach. And today they announced as we're recording this that they suspended him for 5 games, which is the rest of the regular season.
Did he make a public statement as to why he slapped this dude?
Yeah.
So he did talk about it after the game, and he said that he didn't like what he was doing. It was classless what he did, like as far as like.
Well, you can't just get aggressive because you're unhappy, bro.
Here's there you go. Because when Juwan Howard is going to these kids' houses to recruit them, he's showing the best face. He's not showing what he's doing. This is the second time this happened to him.
He ran
too.
on the court before. He did some sick shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah,
he's
you
like
40 years
like,
old,
you know what I'm
Johnny.
saying? Like,
He's a
you
hot
gotta
hat.
like, you know,
That's a
and
no-go.
he's super respected in Michigan. He's super respected like all time. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things that like I think the fine was stiff. Pause. I think he should have got the Big Ten tournament too.
Yeah.
Like I think he should not coach until they make it to the tournament. I'm not sure where they're ranked. I'll check that up real quick. But yeah, I what do you guys think about that?
I think
would you guys want your kid to play for a coach like that? Would you want
Yes.
like there's a lot of there's a
But
lot
I
of
think you left out an important part.
okay.
He called the timeout, right? You're down 14 to 20, whatever it was with legit 20 seconds left. You're full court pressing. If Juwan Howard's still playing basketball, Wisconsin Duke can still play basketball and call his timeout.
That's why
Mind you, he had backups in, and his thing was, which is kind of stupid to say, but he's like, bro, my backups don't really know what to do with a full court press.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use this as a teaching moment.
Facts.
Cool. But as a coach, you should have all your kids prepared 1 through 15 or 12 on the roster, right? Cool. But they weren't. That's fine. But Howard is fucking full court pressing. I could call a timeout.
Nah,
You're lucky I ain't go for the fucking layup,
That's
dog.
facts. That's
If you're
facts.
full court pressing playing defense, I have every right. You're playing ball, I'm still playing ball.
That's facts.
So if you're full court pressing, I can call my
Bro,
timeout. He's being a sore loser,
Nah,
dog.
I love people to approach the game that way too. Like the way that the other coach approached the game, like where you want to keep keeping your foot on their fucking throat like that. Like, yo, if you don't want to
match your energy, bro.
The same shit in baseball. Like when people get mad when people celebrate a home run or some shit like that. Like if you don't want them to do it, play better, bro. And you don't have to tell the coach.
better.
Yo, listen. And you don't have to tell the coach. You don't have to tell him, yo. I mean, I get it. That's some real man shit. Like, oh, I remember that, or whatever. Just remember and just fucking and do what you got to do next time. And that's
Right
it.
But he said they
write
put
it
his
down,
hand.
take
They
a
said they
picture.
put his hands on them, whatever. I mean, that might be true, but bro, you're a professional.
Exactly.
You're teaching these kids
Exactly.
that might be in the league. You can't. Mind you, I'm with the shit, right? If someone touches you, it's like, bro, you're not in the streets, dog.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you're
That's
a
another
fucking
thing, too.
coach, bro.
No question.
Mind you, and
Have
he's
composure.
wrong.
You don't have to prove nothing to nobody
Right,
around here.
You could be a hothead, cool, but we've seen Ronald Test even hold back sometimes, dog.
Facts.
And that's a goon. So if he can do it, I'm sure you can do it to another 50-year-old man.
That's facts.
It's like,
That's
yo,
what I'm
calm
saying.
down.
He's
Karan
too
Butler.
old for this game.
Yeah.
I just heard Karan Butler's story is a little bit crazy.
Oh,
He grew up like
He been in jail.
Yeah, he grew up
He's
like
a-
in gangs
yeah.
and shit like that, like
Yeah.
little shit. Like he came out of jail like at 15.
Yeah.
And he started playing. Exactly. But Karan Butler now he's the assistant coach. By the way,
Yeah.
shout out to him.
It's like, bro, calm down, dog. You lost. Take that L. That's it.
Yeah.
Get tight. Say, I remember the timeout. Cool. Next time you see him,
at most,
whoop
at
the
most.
ass. Yeah.
I understand getting upset for your kids,
Yeah.
right? Like that's your team. Like you don't want them out there being embarrassed and shit like that. But like you just said, I didn't know that aspect. Like you're playing a full court press,
Yeah.
you're still playing the game. What do you expect this coach to do?
Yeah. With his backups in that don't know what to do. So he's looking. They're both looking out for their best interest for their team.
For sure.
He's too old to be
And even if
slapping
he's
people on
not,
the court,
and even
though.
if he's not, and he is really just trying to be some dick, like on some dick shit,
Yeah.
just pushes. That's the fucking game.
Yeah.
You don't want it to happen. You go into the locker room, you be like, yo, you see what happens when you fucking play like shit?
You get embarrassed.
You get
Exactly.
embarrassed. That's
Yeah.
it. We all get embarrassed. I coach like shit. You play like
Yeah.
shit. Like we all get embarrassed here. That's it. Let's
But
not
I
feel this
would,
feeling
like
again.
Chetty asked, I would want my kid to play for a dude like that.
Yeah, no, I get
As
it.
much as I don't like what he did, I
Yeah.
would still like.
of course, because he's
That's like a leader of
passionate.
men,
He
dog.
cares.
Yeah,
That-
it's like I like that kind of passion and energy.
There's
300.
no question. Yeah, that shows commitment.
Yeah.
There's no question, bro.
So on the
Probably
one
a
end
lapse
we're
of
saying
judgment,
that
but-
he shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
And on the other end we're saying that
No, and I understand, like, bro, I understand another man touching, like you say, another man touched you, right? And that was really what sparked it. Fuck the calling the timeout. But once a dude puts his hands on you, cool. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
you're an adult. You're more
Yeah,
than
yeah.
an adult. You're 40.
I disagree.
Wow,
Yeah.
almost
That's
50,
why.
whatever he is.
That's why I disagree with it because
Yeah.
I agree. Like, yeah, if somebody puts your hand, just generally, but yo,
Yeah,
bro,
but
you're a
like-
professional, man.
Yeah.
You
Catch
know
him
what it is,
outside.
man. If you're not professional enough to think about what you like, think about your actions right before you can do it at that age, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
If he could channel that anger into another way of coaching in a teaching
Exactly.
moment, cool. I think he has it in him. I just think he had a lapse in judgment and made a mistake.
Yeah.
I think he will use that anger towards, like, to use it towards another better teacher moment.
Yeah.
As opposed to do what he did on the court. So that's why I would want my kids to, like, play for someone like that.
I think his time is limited
Yeah,
because of that. You know,
maybe.
Like,
But here's the thing. I like conspiracies. I don't think it's, I'm just making this up in my head. I think coaches. Remember what happened to Rutgers in like 2013?
Jawana's from Chicago.
This
dog. You gotta
coach, of
understand.
course, this coach
I
from
didn't know.
Rutgers was calling the kids in practice, and it was recording the F
oh,
word.
okay, yeah,
right?
Yeah, I got you.
Yelling at them, hitting them.
Yeah.
right. You can't fire Juwan. That shit's gonna. What do you think happens in practice? I'm sure these kids get abused
Yeah.
by these coaches. It's like
Okay.
a whole Brian Flores shit.
Yeah,
You gonna fire me for this? I'm taking all y'all down. All y'all abusing these kids, beating these kids up, calling these kids names.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
By
So
the
that's
way,
why he's not going to
congrats
get
Brian
fired.
Flores
I don't know if he's gonna get
getting a job.
Yeah.
Word.
congrats.
Congrats.
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
man.
You're not getting no money from the Giants, though. I'm sorry. Take that L and get out of here. But I'm riding with Dable. You're
Ladies and ugly men, thanks for joining us this week. Yo, Steph, thanks for being
appreciate
here.
it, man. Anytime.
Word.
I love
Thank
it,
you for
bro.
coming through, man.
Whenever
Of
you're
course,
down,
bro.
man.
Always.
Always a pleasure. Just we can't really talk about sports when Steph is here.
I get a little animated.
No. With Steph and me here. It's Steph and me here. It's
Or we can have an actual just separate sports segment for the episode.
we thinking about sports show.
Sports show.
Sports show. These three right here.
A star.
I'll kill him in I'll physically kill him. Like,
We could do it virtually.
We might not make it through the whole first season.
Yeah, I'll be at home. Yeah, I think so. We'll Zoom this shit.
Yeah, we're not gonna do it here.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us this week. Anything you guys want to plug? Steph, you got anything you want to plug?
I got no plugs right now, dog. Just be happy, bro. Live life. Love what you do. Do what you love.
Yo.
Prayers up to Zara Rashad. Live your truth.
Yeah.
That's what it's
Fact,
about.
though. I'm still waiting for you to bless my hat, bro.
I got you. Give it
Yo,
to me right
facts.
now.
Facts.
Damn, man. Pause, by the way.
Yeah, word.
Because y'all don't know what hat I'm talking about. That hat.
Y'all know who we were talking about
That's
before.
the Yankee hat
On my
that I wear.
That's
scalp.
why.
It's
Which
my
one?
Scotty's Diner hat. That's the Yankee hat that I wear
Yeah,
most.
appreciate it, bro.
100%.
Word.
It's fire.
Hopefully coming
We just
soon,
need
though.
the
I don't
Met-
want
Yeah,
to.
we just need the Met version.
Got
We just need the
reload.
Met version.
I
Whenever
do
it
have
comes
Mets
through.
version.
What? You do?
Give me the hat, bro. My man's does it. Just fucking give me a hat.
Okay.
All right.
Definitely give you one of these right here. Well, not the no. But,
Pause.
Yeah.
Pause. Everyone's loaded. Pause.
Yo,
Let's bring it
Awful, son. Awful, bro.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
in. Yeah, you guys
Good
are such
show.
phobes. Cheers.